This is not going to work. I do not have my lighter. That is not going to fly. Negative, Ghost Rider. You do not have the ball. I will be right back. Hold on. This is not going to fly. This is not going to work. Okay. Now we're good. What's up, boys? What's going on, man? It is Monday, which means it's another recap. And it is the final recap. The final UFC recap of 2023. You're listening to Just My 2 Cents. I hope you're all doing well this morning. It's Monday, December 18th, 2023. Getting close to the holidays. No more UFC, but we had a big old pay-per-view over the weekend. I'll talk about that. This stream will serve as my UFC 296 recap and a little preview for my end of the year awards, which I'm going to be giving out tomorrow, I think, is when I'm going to do it, tomorrow or Wednesday. And, of course, the Cosmic Countdown will continue on Thursday. So shout out to my dude, Aaron the Dog. I'll be back with him Thursday talking movies. So check that out. But no more UFC for the rest of the year, boys. So let's talk about this last event. I'm going to tell you what I thought about the fights, how I did my picks and my bets. Y'all tell me how you did, what you thought of it. And, yeah, man, let's talk about it. Got a little early Christmas present. A big-ass 18-ounce Ravens mug. My official sweetheart team. But, yeah, man, I got a big-ass cup of coffee. I need to have a little toke, get my mind right. But overall, dude, I thought the fights were pretty fucking awesome. 296 was a pretty good event to end it off. Overall, there was a couple stinkers, but for the most part, man, I thought the fights were pretty good. Let's see what we got in here. Wong. Wonder who that is. What's up, Wong? Hope you had a good weekend. Gonna kick off this 296 recap here in a few minutes. So yeah, Monday, it's a little cooler than it was yesterday. It was 60 fucking something degrees yesterday in the middle of December. So that's the thing that's going on. But yeah, temperatures about right. It's a nice day out though. Went for a little walk this morning. Fucking half the apartment complex I live in was fucking flooded. I was walking and all of a sudden like, no, you're not. You're gonna walk into a foot of fucking water. So yeah. We did not have flooding in our building or anywhere near our building, but yeah, got about to the other side of the complex and that motherfucker's sitting about a foot and a half of water in the parking lot. So yeah, at least I'm not them. So cheers to that, boys. They almost did. I won't paying attention. I was like, oh shit. What the fuck? I looked over and the parking lot was flooded and I was like, God damn. What's up, Zach? How are you this morning? How was your weekend? Yeah, dude, they almost did. It was weird because there's a couple of ponds in the complex, but neither one of them were flooded. But the fucking parking lots were. So it must have been either a pond that's like, they have berms and shit though. So I don't know how that shit even happened, but they were fucking flooded all right. And I don't think it was like a burst pipe or something. Like there was really heavy rain last night. So there's definitely flooding in this area on the Eastern Shore. But yeah, man, it was wild. So yeah, could always be worse. Could have a smaller cup of coffee. Could have less weed. Could have no internet access. But yeah, here we are. I just don't know. I could have cast a line. I just don't know how much it would have caught. And I didn't have my my fishing gear with me. Yeah, it will. It will. If you don't have the proper footwear on, you should be soaked before you know it. That used to happen to me when I worked, man. It was the worst when it was like, you knew it was going to be a hot day. So it's like, you don't want to wear too heavy fucking shoes, but you get out there in the morning, that fucking dew, and all of a sudden you're fucking, it's not quite warm yet. And like your feet are soaked and you're cold. It's just, dude, it's miserable. But I got the mini bong. I got the T-Rex. Rexy is what we call her. So yeah, man, get my head right. About to talk 296. Got Zach and Wong in the building, man. Hope you all had a good weekend. Mine was pretty good. Got together with the fam bam. My wonderful in-laws. Had a big old meal with them and did gift exchanges, and it was a good time, man. Good, wholesome family weekend. The fights went pretty well. NFL was okay. And here we are, man. So you're gonna kick it off properly here in a minute or so. But I'm just getting my head right, dude. Getting a little cereal milk up in my mind and coffee in my belly. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just warming up here, boys. Please smash the like button. I love you to death. I know y'all are already subscribed because y'all are such good buds, but yeah, dude, I'm on the push to 500, boys. They say that's what you need to get monetized along with the watch hours. I don't know how true that is. I know some people that definitely have watch hours and the right numbers and aren't monetized yet, so I'm not going to hold my breath, but nevertheless, I'm on the push to 500. Let everyone you know how awesome this fucking show is and how fucking hilarious and entertaining I am. And please tell them to subscribe to the channel. I can't even talk this morning. I'm stuttering and stammering and shit. Yeah, but yeah, subscribe, hit the like, and we're about to get going. So it was the last card of the year, dude. No more UFC till we turn over the calendar year. I'm going to recap 2023 properly over the next day or two. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to split my end of the year awards into 2 streams or just make them one. I think I kind of want to do it all at once. And I don't think I'm going to have as crazy of a list as I did last year. Like, there ain't going to be no top 25. It'll probably be like top 5 knockouts, top 5 submissions, my fighters of the year, probably be 3, and then like top 5 fights. The problem is because I don't show like video footage or anything, and I just have avatars, they only give you 10 unless you sign up for fucking premium, which I ain't fucking doing that. They only give you 10 with the basic. So I kind of want to save those for like the submissions and the knockouts, but I definitely, like, if I do them all at once, I want to honor like the best fighters of the year and the fights too. And I like to have avatars for those. So it's like logistically looking at 2 streams, but I don't know, man. Like, it's kind of tough to, I don't know. Are talking about the fights of the year and the fighters of the year really going to be that awesome after the fucking knockouts and submissions? I don't know. Does anybody care at all? Anyway, probably not. So I'm probably overthinking it, but just thinking out loud, deciding what I want to do the next day or so. But that's what I got coming up. I'm going to do my end of the year awards. Shout out and put a little shine on best knockouts, submissions, fights, and fighters of the year. So yeah, tomorrow might split it into 2. But yeah, Thursday though, digging into the top 50 of the Cosmic Countdown with my dude Aaron the puppy, excuse me. So tune into that if you like talking film. It's been a gas so far. Thank you, Wong. That means the world to me. A single tear runs down my cheek. So, hell, there's 3 people in here. We're 10 minutes in. Let's start talking about these fights, man. Let's recap UFC 296. I thought it was pretty damn good, honestly. It's been a down year for UFC. I've been shitting on a lot of the cards, but man, people have been trying to shit on this one too, and I'm just not going to have it. Yeah, the main event kind of sucked. That was probably one of the lamest fights on the card, but dude, that is casual talk. There were some really fucking sweet finishes, and most of the fights did end in finish. There were 12 fights, 7 of them ended in finishes. So I'm sorry. If you're shitting on this card, you lost your ass, or you're completely jaded on UFC. I guess I can get a little bit of that, but dude, this was not a bad card. I've been a little jaded on UFC, my dookie ass cards, but this was not one of those. This is a little bit closer to the more stacked cards that we had a few years ago. And overall, I thought it delivered. So I can't give it any less than a B+, man. If you don't want to say it was an A, whatever. It's one of the better cards of the year. To end the year off on a strong note with some crazy finishes and some shit to talk about. Hey man, there's been worse events. That's just a fucking empirical fact. I thought it was pretty damn fucking sweet, if you ask me. He is, dude. Overall, I thought it was fucking pretty pimp. What up, Noah? It didn't end on the strongest note. I'll give you that. It did not end on the strongest note. Like the last minute of the 5th round of the main event, yeah, it was womp, 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 But dude, that is not what the rest of the card was like. The fucking co-main was a sweet fight, whether you want to admit it or not. That was a dope fight. And yeah, it did suck that the main event was kind of like a lame Leon decision and then a lame Colby like lay and pray at the end when Leon got tired. But it's like, whatever, man. Maybe the pay-per-view. The early prelims and the prelims were way stronger than the pay-per-view. So I will give you that. That's fair enough. I'll meet you there. Based on the Aldana Rosa fight and Thug, dude, it was tight. I thought it was fucking sick. If Colby and Leon didn't square dance for 30 minutes, maybe so. I mean, it did. The main event did suck. So I agree with you on that. Yep, he sure did. Difference between pay-per-view and the whole card. Fair enough. But hey, take out the main event though. Was it really that bad? No. You just caught up in the main event too much. Caught up in the narrative and bullshit. Womp. Yeah, dude. Welterweight fucking sucks. The welterweight division. Can we finally? I know some people have already made their peace with that, and maybe I'm fucking Johnny come lately here, but welterweight fucking sucks. And that was a lame main event. But that is not going to be the final word on this fucking card. Or my name ain't fucking 2 cents. By God. Sup, lobby? The main event was, but that's not the card. UFC 296 is not just Leon versus Colby. There was so much more that happened, and we are going to talk about every single fucking bout. Dude, I thought UFC 296 overall was fucking awesome. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. Now, before we get started properly, when I do get rich and famous, the last thing I'm going to have is a legal issue on my hands. So, little disclaimer. This is just for shits and giggles. I'm not telling you what to bet, just telling you what I bet. And dude, it's a lot of money. I'm a fucking line mover, bro. And I'm a whale and a mover and a shaker, so look the fuck out. When you see the money moving, it's probably me. So I've been saying this really for the last couple of years. And I don't know how many times I have to say it, but this card in particular was like such a fucking good example of why I say it and why it's just not a smart thing to do. Sometimes it works, but it's just not a like good metric to use. And that's, again, I don't know how many times I have to fucking say this. Do not make picks and bets based off the weigh-ins. Who were 2 of the roughest looking fighters at the weigh-ins? Aldana and Tagir. Irene and Tagir and Josh looked like 3 of the worst fighters physically, and all of them won. And look who was looking real sharp. So overall, sometimes, yes, there's outliers. Sometimes a fighter that looks like shit will lose and a fighter that looks great will win. But overall, dude, look at that. All those fighters with red X's, all of them look great at the weigh-ins. So if you were waiting for the weigh-ins to see, oh man, they look great on the scales, or oh, they size up well, like who gives a fuck? The better fighter will win, the worst fighter will lose. The weigh-ins are just a thing that happens. It's just a part of it, and it's really just to see if the fights are going to take place. So that's why I was saying, and I'm glad that this fight, I mean, there's been some exceptions this year, and some cards where it's not been this way, but this is a prime example why I always say it, dude. I don't just say it to fucking, yes, I talk out of my ass a lot, dude. You boy be spewing some bullshit sometimes, but I really mean it when I say this. Don't fucking do it. It's not going to work out for you long term. Trust your gut, make your picks, make your bets. Don't wait for the weigh-ins. It's a fool's errand. Now, let's talk about the fights. And dude, this was the first fight was the last bet that I made. And dude, my gut here, I was like, this shit is low level. The dude that's the favorite ain't beat fucking this other dude cracks, and boy did he ever. Let's fucking go, dude. I know I was not the only one. So Jackie boy, anybody else that was on Shamil, let's fucking go, dude. He fucked Booty up. He beat the living shit out of him from the fucking rip. That was sweet, man. I don't care how good this dude is going to be in the UFC. I don't care if he's going to be champ or not. I don't care how bad his cardio is. Martin Buday had fought no one. The way people talked about him, like, this dude is so tough. They were even talking about during the fight how tough he was, getting the Christ beaten out of him. And they kept being like, oh, look how tired Shamil is. He's heaving. And then he just fucking obliterates him. It was one-way traffic, dude. He just ran the fuck through him. A dude that had a pretty good UFC record, but against who? Collier, Parrish, the absolute worst heavyweight fighters. Dude, that was fucking easy money. Again, I don't give a shit how high this dude's ceiling is or who he can beat. I don't give a fuck. And if it's a bad matchup for him next, I will fade him. But this man, Booty ain't shit. And the dudes he beat ain't shit neither. So this was a pretty easy pick. So glad I bet this. And trusting my instincts, my first instincts, more and more has just helped me more and more. I know it's like Captain Obvious, but like, dude, just do it. If something feels right, fucking pull the trigger. If it doesn't feel right, stay the fuck away. Sometimes you will be wrong, but it's better to do it like that than the other way, because that will really fuck with your head. Just knowing that you're going to be wrong sometimes and sticking to something that works for you the majority of the time is way better than the other way. It will really fuck with your head the other way. And I haven't been doing this for very long, and that's just what I've learned in a very short period of time. And it's helped because it's helped me. And I'm not going at you, Zach. It's just for me, that's what I'll tell people. I'm not even necessarily talking to you. For me, we'll just agree to disagree there because they're just not that important to me. They're just not. Like, I've seen face-offs. Ryan Spann is a good example. People, I can't remember which fight it was. They're like, oh, Spann looked away at the face-off. I was like, dude, who gives a fuck? I don't know. That's just me. Dude, we're gonna talk. We're gonna get there, but that motherfucker would not get his toes out of the cage. I completely agree with you. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, man, fucking Shamil Gaziev, whatever. I don't know how far he's going to go in the UFC. I don't give a shit. Made a little money off him. So thank you for that. Thank you for like exposing Booty as like the can crusher that he is. And like, I mean, he was like a fat gamer. Credit to him for making a UFC career out of it and getting some wins and some money. But like, I don't know, man. I mean, Gazzy probably going to get knocked out at some point. He seems like a good hammer and maybe a questionable nail. He's never lost, but he's definitely looked sketchy against some meh competition. He definitely has power though. That he, I mean, you can't really call him a glass cannon or anything. He's never been knocked out, but his cardio is suspect. So yeah, I think like as the competition gets tougher, he's probably going to get exposed. But against lower level competition like this, and again, everyone was like, Booty's so tough. He's beaten this guy, that guy, and never been knocked out, whatever. And it's like, okay, do any of those motherfuckers crack? No. Are any of them known for having knockout power? Fuck no. They're all decisionators. They're all fucking like grappling nerds or fucking fat middleweights. And again, Budai was like a morbidly obese dude who like trimmed down and became a fighter. And that's cool, man. I'm happy for him. Like that's actually pretty fucking awesome. But he really hadn't beat anyone that was dangerous. And Shamil's dangerous. Again, probably has a limited ceiling, but I don't give a fuck. If it's off again, I'll bet him again. If I don't like the matchup, I won't. So, anyways, that was sweet. Dude, Zach just said it, man. Dude, I like Feely. I like seeing Feely succeed. I don't know what it is, man. I can just relate to the dude for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I guess you can say I'm a Feely fan. I'm a fucking touchy-feely fan. There you go. Is that what you want to fucking hear? Nah, man. That was fucking badass. Feely has had an up and down career. He's definitely what you would call like a high-end jobber for sure. But dude, he will fucking turn some scrubs back at the gate. That's for sure. Feely is he's a good like litmus test for if you're UFC material. If you can't beat Feely, you're not going to make it very far. But Feely is a decent win. So like he's a gatekeeper for, I guess, like the rankings, And he ain't exactly pillow-fisted, man. I don't know why people do that. People really underrate Feely's striking and his power. He has more knockouts than people realize. I mean, I wouldn't say he's like a KO artist, but he ain't exactly pillow-fisted, dude. Andre will fucking throw down, man, and that was pretty fucking sweet. I picked him. I think I picked Feely by decision. But there was not really a second that I ever considered picking Almeida. It was kind of a levels fight. I didn't expect Feely to smoke him like that. Dude, it was like the first right hand. Like the first time he just like crow hopped into the pocket. Boom! It was sick, man. So yeah, congrats. Anybody that back Feely, yeah, dude. Solid fucking parlay piece. Almeida won't never the one. Like Feely is not a world beater, and he will probably never hold the strap. But like I said, he's a pretty good litmus test for if you're gonna fucking rise through the rankings. He's a good like gatekeeper for the top 15. I would say he's smoked that motherfucker. Oh, dude. Great minds think alike, dude. Who didn't like a fucking big old tater? Shit. What are we talking about? That's like saying you like Duncan. I fucking love Duncan, guy. What are you talking about? Big booties? What are we talking about? Yeah, of course. Nah. But yeah, man. Yeah, that was a sick win for Feely. Unfortunately, I don't have an Andre Feely avatar. I had to put a couple up that I didn't want to, but I got to eat crow, man. So speaking of that, I was just wrong here. Now, Zach mentioned it. Tagir did fucking cheat. And he is a dude that I'm going to continue to fade as the competition racks up. Cody was tuning him up on the feet. That motherfucker's going to get knocked out. Somebody with good takedown defense is going to fuck Tagir up. He's already lost, dude. He got beat by Elliott. He lost to fucking Zalgis. He's going to fucking lose again. I bet Durden, so I'm going to eat crow. Let me fucking get this avatar up here. But, man, Tagir, he's still the runt of the litter to me. And he has a limited ceiling. But Durden's weakness is the submish. Tagir does have good submissions, so I will eat crow. Anyone that was on the Tagir submission, that was sharp. That's what he's good at, and that is what Durden is susceptible to. So y'all were on it. I'm going to eat the crow here. I was wrong, but he is a cheating ass motherfucker. Both can be true at the same time. Maybe Durden wasn't the best bet, but that motherfucker did cheat pretty badly. Like, continued to have his toes in the cage, and Tanyani would just knock him out. They need to stop doing that, man. Stop that shit. They need to change those rules where it's just they have their toes in the fence and they knock them out. No, you get warned about it, and then if you do it again, they fucking take a point or they take the position. At least take the position from him, man. To just keep no, you can keep doing it. Let you keep doing it, and I'll just play this little footsie with you, handsy footsie in the fence. Like, stop that shit, dude. Warn them and then take a point or take the position. Do something. Don't do that fucking like smack their foot like you're their fucking like a parent like disciplining a kid or something. What the fuck is that, man? Just corny. But yeah, I was wrong. Y'all were right. Suck a fucking dick. Dude, I'm fucking nasally today, man. I guess it was fucking walking earlier. When Cody rolled out of the first sub attempt and ended up on top, I thought, I know, dude, I know. Fuck! It just won't meant to be. I know, it's very sinful. It's sinful behavior. Yeah, it's bullshit. I agree. I mean, like, it was very frustrating, but it is what it is, man. I'm not going to cry over that spilled milk because I definitely cleaned up my spilled milk and had a nice shiny little slate and a decent little plate to eat by the end of it. But again, what would 2023 be for me without a retarded fucking parlay? Parlay all day. Like a dumbass. But hey, man, a few of those, and again, like, if that was a three-legger with the right legs, if I just made it Gaziev, Minifield, Emmett, that still would have been nasty odds, and I would have made a little chunk there, but oh well. He wasn't the only leg that fucked me, but hey, man, that's 2023 for you. Well, for me anyway. But yeah, little crow there. Burned a little money there, but whatever. Congrats to Gear backers. He's a cheating ass motherfucker, and his days are numbered, but whatever. Dude, good shit from Lipsky. Noah, take a bow, fucking Lipsky, but man, that I did not see that coming. What I thought would happen is, and I guess she did try to take her down. What I thought would happen is that Lipsky would have success on the feet, and then Casey would get the grappling going. But Casey just tried to be a tough guy, dude. And she was getting fucked up. She got her fucking ass beat, man. And that armbar was insane. Hurt, dude. I know that we've seen arms broken and shit before, and I know we've seen nasty like compound dislocations. Her shit was about to get like Mortal Kombat, like Compound fracture, bones snapping, poking through, like breaking through the skin. Like that was about to get fucking horrific, dude. That shit looked gnarly, Samuel Tarley, and I'm really glad that it was stopped. Dude, that was nasty looking. Lipsky has turned a corner, man. And something there, a switch has been flipped in her. Because, oh, dude, everyone, including myself, has kind of been all over Casey O'Neill's taint. I've been falling for a little bit of the hype, a little bit of the fucking Tom Sempery, not tomfoolery, but Tom Sempery, I guess. And hey, can't say I'm any different, but dude, I mean, I start simping for Lipsky, man. She's not the worst thing to look at. She's a little badass too. She got some bad losses on her record, but hey, can't keep holding on to that shit, man. That's something I've got to get better with that. And I know better than that too. I've told myself and other people not to do, like, advised against that, but I just keep fucking doing it like a dumbass. It's just, you gotta sing fighters to their worst loss. If it continues to happen, if they continue to have sketchy ass losses, like, I know she has one or two bad ones, but she just fucked up Casey O'Neill, who everyone was all over her fucking box. And look what Lipsky did to her. So anyone that was on Lipsky, hey dude, top notch. Great underdog pick. Casey O'Neill gonna have to regroup. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying Lipsky is trash. Like, she's just obviously improved. And I think it has a lot to do with her improvements rather than O'Neill being shit. Like, O'Neill can beat quite a few fighters, but as far as her, like, championship aspirations, like, she's gonna have to go back to the drawing board a little bit and, like, make some adjustments. Like, she's still pretty young, so she can, but she's gonna have to again make some adjustments. What a boy. Lipsky finally showing her potential. Yeah, I agree. Looks like she's gotten a handle on the jitters. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's just got to fucking. You know what I think? I just think she's cocky, man. I just think she's had it her way. And she's a good hammer, and she's just not the best nail. She's got to regroup if she's gonna make another push, or she's got to go back to the drawing board for a little bit. Now, man, dude, if anybody wants to come in today, I'll actually drop the link. I've been thinking about this. It's my last UFC stream of 2023. If anybody would like to come in, I can drop the link. Just let me know. But yeah, it was. I like it, man. Lipsky, I would. Can you really call her new blood? Not really, but I guess, like, this new version of Lipsky. Tasty little matchups in the future, perhaps. And again, she's not the worst thing to look at, man. She's got a little spice to her. We'll see. Lipsky KO. Oh my God. Is she? Oh my God. Okay, hold up. I'll send you the link. Hold up. Dude, fucking. I was happy to eat crow there because that's like, oh man. Like, again, I don't think she's going to be champ or anything, but these some fun fights, dude. Makes a motherfucker sweat for sure. She can crack, man. And that's what the fucking women's divisions need more of. Some fighters like Lipsky and Aldana. We're going to talk more about her, but so yeah, let me drop the link here and I will talk some more 296 with ATP. have to switch this overlay up real quick. Give me 1 second. God, my eyesight is getting bad, dude. I'm just like turning into an old bitch overnight. Don't get old, boys. Don't you ever say that. Stay in your 30s as long as you can. Do I have this right? Yes. Link sent. All right, I sent the bat signal. Just let me know. I'll beam me up, Scotty. Let me know it says if my fucking slow ass computer will pull it up. Casey, somebody who talked and whored herself into being a high. You fucking whore. Casey, she's not a total butter. All right, I betted worse. I'm just saying she's kind of a little bit of a butter, right? A little bit. All right, hold on. I got an ATP calling. Let me get this. Shout out to my dude Big Show for this dope overlay. And again, sir, I will commission you to give me another one, but let me take this down for the time being. Make sure check all my. I do have to. Almost hold on. Gotta unplug my dope fucking blue mic. Test. Okay, I think my audio is good. Now, this is a man that needs no introduction, so I'm not really going to give him one. You know who it is, and you will love him. You know him, you will love him if you don't already. My dude, what up?
Shalom. Yeah, it's good to be back talking
Howdy.
MMA. How you doing?
Yeah, dude. I'm good, man. I'm even better now. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, it's good to be back talking MMA and wanting to talk MMA. So, first of all, I was on Casey O'Neill. So, and I was like laughing at people who are on
Let's fucking go, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, I was the same way about Durden.
Yeah, well, I was not.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, are you delayed a little bit? I think you're a little delayed.
I might be. I can hear you, but it sounds like I might be delayed to you.
Judging by how you're responding to me right now, it seems like you're a little delayed.
How about now?
Do you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're responding like 5 seconds after me.
Okay. All right. So we got a little bit of a delay here. So bear with us.
Yeah, it's like a pretty significant delay. It's like 5 seconds. I just said what I just said at 44:17.
All right. So let me. Yeah. So this is a pretty bad delay.
Yeah.
I'm responding pretty much like immediately after Aaron speaks, and it's a bad one.
All right. So maybe I should leave then because this won't be watchable. It's like a 10-second delay almost.
Okay. All right. Well, God damn it. Well, I appreciate you coming in anyway, dude. And I'll see you again on Thursday, and I'll have a better setup. So thank you for coming in anyhow. And
yeah.
Yeah,
All
man.
good,
Y'all
man.
check Aaron out. Y'all know where to find him.
All right. Peace out.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Peace, bro. All right. Well, I try to bring Aaron in, and my setup is just not powerful enough. Buy premium strip, dude. What kind of bum would I to that fucking bullshit? They're not going to force me to buy premium. I'm already paying for the basic, which is fucking too much. It's too much in and of itself. Hold on, let me get this brand up. What's up, though, boys? Nah, dude. Dude, buy me premium StreamYard for Christmas. All right, well, you see it right there. Aaron did make an earnest attempt to eat crow. So I will vouch for that. Good man, a man of honor. He's an honorable man. He will die an honorable man. But nah, man. Thank you for coming in. I'll get this shit sorted out. It's the fucking. It's not even straight. I can't blame this one on StreamYard. This is my computer and my computer processor not being incredibly strong. So it just is what it is, man. But I apologize for that. And yeah, thank you for attempting to come in and make this stream better. But alas, what would I be without fucking technical issues? Now, yeah, I know that I know that is the real tragedy. But alas, I have eaten my dirt and crow. Now, Tagir is a cheating piece of shit, but Durden was not the right side, and I think that probably would have happened anyway. But we don't know if it would happen. So he is a sack of shit, and I think he's going to get beaten. Anyone with like really good takedown defense and good striking is going to fuck Tagir up. And there are a few fighters at flyweight that can do that, but Durden won't the one. So I was wrong. Crow for me. Thank you for understanding, Moise. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, dude. Shout out and salute to the Dome. There's 8 people in here. Dome up in here strong. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the General, my dude Alex Ramirez, taking a little break from all the craziness, but shout out to him, Moise, Urin, Noah, Zach, the homies is up in here. So hope you're all having a good one, man. Smash the like button. Try to have Aaron come up in here and spice this up a little bit, but nah, man. Where are we at? Where are we at? Yeah. So I will eat Casey O'Neill Crow, but I'm happy to do it in addition to the rankings. So we will press forward amicably. Now, this is another reason that I think this card was pretty fucking dope. And man, yeah, like Aaron, like you were saying, and that's great to hear that you like want to talk MMA because that's what it's about, man. Like I do this shit for fun, and it should be fun to talk about, and that's why I watch the fights and why I started betting on them because I think it makes it more fun. But anyways, yes, I'm very happy to hear that. And yeah, man, Aaron the dog, Aaron the puppy, gonna about to become Aaron the dog again. 2024 coming back with that in MMA. So yeah, y'all make sure to be on the lookout for that. Aaron the dog MMA and movie trivia about to come roaring back in full force, and I got a sweet fucking avatar for this one, dude. Now, I picked Garbrandt. I think it was by decision though, because Cody, like, Cody is like been pretty gun shy anymore, but I should have known, man. Like, Kelleher he's a high end jobber, but he is still a jobber. And dude, he literally was just like, stop. Don't hit me anymore. Like, he wasn't even unconscious. He was just like, no, that's it. No, no mas. Literally did like no mas in the middle of the fight. Usually no mas happens on the stool. That was no mas. Nope, no more. Covers up. Please, God, don't hit me again. You can't see it there. Garbrandt got his hand up. It's a fucking cold ass moment. It's pretty sick, dude. I'm happy for Garbrandt. Another dude. Cody has some sick walk-offs, dude. This one. Yeah, I like seeing good things happen for Garbrandt. Considering all, I didn't used to like Cody at all. I have run the gamut with my my appreciation, or like, you know, my liking Cody Garbrandt or not. I used to be a Conor McGregor fan, so there was a time when I couldn't stand him. Then I grew to hate Conor, or not hate him, just over Conor. And you know, I was a Dillashaw fan for a little bit, and I was like, oh, dude, TJ's a piece of shit. And going back and looking at it, like what he fucking did to Cody's chin. And I mean, he didn't have the best chin before. He had been knocked out, and he'd been knocked out in boxing and stuff. But dude, TJ is a piece of shit for that. And like it is wholesome to me to see Cody do well. So that was tight, man. That was a fucking pimp ass knockout. Keller was just like, God, please. I think it was Goddard. He was like, just please fucking stop this. No fucking mas. And honestly, dude, he deserved it for that fucking haircut. What was that fucking Charles Energy Johnson haircut? Dude, trying to. You're supposed to do that with like awesome things and like famous, like if you're gonna imitate something like that, why are you doing it like with a fucking jobber like Charles I mean, I guess jobber is as jobber does, but that was doomed to fail. Moyes with the Michael Chandler. That's right. That's a good default. Yeah, Zach's a good whipping boy. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, Zach. Just joking around. Fucking Royd Freak Zoe fed me crow. Jacoby finds out. He does, man. He does. It's kind of what I figured was going to happen. Kelleher, another massive swing and a miss. Yeah, Kelleher. I like Kelleher. He is the best freestyler in the UFC. I will stand on that. But he's kind of just showing up for checks anymore. He's a true jobber though, man. Like he'll show up, he'll do what he does, and if you're good, he's gonna pretty much fucking give it to you. If you're less of a jabroni, he's gonna fuck you up and probably sub you or knock you out. But if you're good, nah, man. Kelleher knows what time it is. All right, yeah, let me get that money. Let me get my show money, dude. Let me get my show money. Go back, grumble about how dirty the UFC does me, bust a freestyle, get another fight, get whooped, get a last chance, fucking little low level jabroni, crush him, hang around. Kelleher is a character, man. He's He's kind of a jabroni star. Well, he's not a jabroni. He's like a he's like a high end jobber. Cody's like really good fighters too. Former champion, man. Like put on the best, most comprehensive ass whooping that anyone has ever laid on Dominic Cruz. Prime Dominic. Well, pretty much prime Dominic Cruz for the most part. Much more so than the dudes that have beaten Dominic more, decisively in recent years. But yeah, man, good to see Cody get another fucking walk off. Kind of wild. Yeah, they on that good shit, dude. Better go see what's up. Yeah, that's Team Alpha Male. I don't know if dope is the descriptive adjective that I would use to describe that. It was a haircut. It was a fucking. I think I'm more on the fucking. I lean more towards the Wesley Willis, get the rat's nest off your head, fucking cut the mullet into that spectrum. But guess we're all on the spectrum somewhere. Kelleher took a dive. Honestly, dude. So sorry, I'm waiting for this audio to come back. I don't agree, but I can't. No, Garbrandt does crack, dude. I get why it might look like that, but I'll disagree there. I think he just Garbrandt cracks, and he's fast. Cum catcher. Ah, crying eye emoji. He looked like my uncle, dude. Why would you replicate Charles Johnson? Kelleher, top 20 gatekeeper. Yeah, he is. He is, man. He's kind of like he's almost kind of like Feely. I would give Feely the slight edge on that, but like Kelleher is like what Feely might be in a few years. Is that fair to say? But yeah, man, like Kelleher's a good litmus test for are you UFC material? You know what I mean? Kind of like Feely. Like if you can't beat Kelleher, nah, it ain't gonna happen. See ya. Thanks for playing. Better luck in the next life. But hey, if you go in there and smoke Kelleher, like, okay, let's see what we got here. That's kind of the same. So I guess I would kind of put Feely and Kelleher in the same tier. They're like a journeyman, high end jobber, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that's kind of like yeah. So I would agree with that. Oh, Feely would knock him out. Dude, okay. This they don't even hide it, man. The fucking shills and the company men for the UFC might as well be walking around with signs. I'm one of Dana's guys. He takes care of me, bro. Like, why would you make a fucking documentary about that? What I hope what I really hope there is significant footage of him in the fight. That sad ass return fight. Him just like that's what I fucking hope they have. All this like this slow, Chris jogging in the morning up in New York, bro, jogging in slow motion. Fucking fogging, bro. Some fucking like like some fucking like some what do they call it? Some fucking god diegetic sound or some shit. Fucking pump like some like it's Rocky or something making a turn. Just get fucking Jesus Christ. Make it like do it on someone that like wins the fight that they're like prepared that they're coming back for. What the fuck? Oh my god. Like that's great that you fucking rehabbed your leg. Then they should just ended it. You know? Like that's where him coming back to being able to walk. And then him like the movie ends with him like walking and being with his family. Like he seems like a great fucking family dude. Like just a fucking ham bone making corny dad jokes. Like he seems like he just settled nicely into that role. Fucking do real estate up in New York or whatever he does. Like fucking open up a restaurant, something. Like he's just one of those guys. It's the arrogance. It's the arrogance and the like, no, I can still do this. I still got it, bro. The tough guy, like East Coast shit. It's like, come on, Chris. It's over. It's over, foe, dog. Nice, dude. That is fucking Longo. Well, you know, I was talking to Longo the other day. Matt Sarah. God. Fucking Matt Sarah. He's the male version of like Snooki. Like the meatball, but like a dude. Matt Sarah. His voice is one of the most grating things that I've ever heard in my fucking life. And it's not even that I like hate New York accents or anything or like New Jersey accents. Like my mom kind of has a Jersey accent in his voice. God, he's annoying. One of the top most annoying people, and like him getting that fucking like Hail Mary fluky ass win over GSP still just turns my stomach to this day. The little Cinderella story, like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Anyways, punch a hole through his chest. Fucking Pat Barry. Dude, Pat Barry is not a bad striking coach. It doesn't seem. Bryce is baiting Emmett in. Patty looking great. Leon having a masterclass. Also screaming about Royval anytime he lands anything. In Iran, they have Colby fight playing in green. Right. It's military propaganda film. Subliminal fucking brainwashing, conditioning. It's fucking torture resistance training. Now, shout out to the 7 people in the building, smash the like button. Or the 4 people in the 3 Wong accounts, whoever. Y'all, all those accounts, smash the like button. So where are we at? Okay. I'm sorry. This was fight of the night. Not a hot take. It was a sick fight. I got all the shit I talk about WMMA. Hosa and Aldana got after it. Good shit, ladies. Thank you for putting on for having a truly non-boring chick fight. That was a badass fight, and they both beat the fuck out of each other. Now, Rogan made me want to fucking take this 18-ounce coffee mug and hurl it at the fucking TV, dude. He would not shut the fuck is fucking shit out of Hosa, backing her up, hurting her. He's still talking about the leg kicks. Dude, they're not the same thing. Yes, I know that leg kicks are extremely painful. I've taken leg kicks before. They fucking suck. Getting punched in the face is painful too. I don't give a fuck when you be, oh, dude, I like getting punched in the face. I like pain. Bullshit. That shit fucking hurts. And it changes the fight more than leg kicks do. Did any of those leg kicks stop Irene Aldana from beating the fucking shit out of Carol Hosa and almost knocking her out like 3 or 4 times? No. Am I even wearing pants in this picture? No, it didn't stop her. Did fucking leg kicks from Gaethje stop Dusty from knocking him out in the first fight? No. To the face or even to the body. They are only as good so much as they change the course of the fight. They can end fights. They can change the course of fights. I don't care how painful it looked. I don't care how bad her leg was chewed up. I don't care how much it seemed like it was, oh my God. Joe Rogan masturbates to leg kicks. Did it win Carol Hosa the fight? Did her leg kicks to Irene Aldana win Carol Hosa the fight? Yes or no? Knock it off with the fucking leg kicks. Bear with them. They all do, man. Rogan, DC, fucking Bisbing. They just love jacking off to talking about fucking leg kicks and calf kicks. It's so fucking cringy, man. I'm really getting sick of it. Nah, dude. It ain't nothing compared to a fucking punch to the face. Fucking knock your ass out. That's what fucking Aldana almost did to fucking Carol Hosa like almost a half a dozen times. Fucking left hook Lisa. Can't say left hook Larry because she's a chick, dude, but you know, they're not the same. Stop it with that fucking false equivalency. Yeah, pretty smart. Dude, no doubt. It was a sick fight. I really, I know I'm poo-pooing the commentary, but like the fight itself was sick. But it ain't the same amount of damage, dude. I don't care how bad it looks and how painful it is. Punches to the face and to the skull and right to the brain, they're going to change shit a lot quicker than leg kicks will, man. Leg kicks are wholly and totally an accumulative damage thing, and they always will be. Yes, every now and then one leg kick will change the fight. Compared to how many one punches change the fight, it's not even close. Stat dork that shit. It ain't even going to be close. There's been what? Maybe, are there even a dozen leg kick knockouts in the UFC? How many punch knockouts are there in the UFC? It's not the same. Shut the fuck up about leg kicks. I'm sick of it. Dude. Exactly. Dude, who who gives a fuck? That's all people want to talk about. Look at the fucking Instagram of Arena had done his leg. Shut the fuck up about goddamn leg kicks. Go watch a leg kick compilation video and fucking yank yourself to completion somewhere else. Yes, thank you. He definitely needs to go. It's obnoxious, man. Now, let's have some fucking fun. This was the second bet I made. It was one of the more confident picks and bets that I had. And it was completely and totally a stylistic matchup thing. Jacoby's susceptible to big punches. That's why all his fights are going to splits. That's why he lost the Khalil Roundtree fight. That's why everyone said he lost the Maxim Grishin fight, even the ones that he wins. Now, yeah, he knocked out Da and Jung. He knocked out Kennedy and Chekwu. But Kennedy ain't got the best chin either. So, again, Minifield is a fighter that people are just holding him hostage with that fucking will. Y'all, dude, shut the fuck up about that William Knight loss. Shut the fuck up about that shit. That is getting tired. And what it is getting you is stuffed full of fucking crow. So everyone that will not shut their fucking corny ass mouths, field losing to William Knight, suck fucking trash bird, motherfuckers. Eat that crow. Your fucking glory lover, Dustin Jacoby, got his fucking chin cracked, son. And he is goddamn lucky that he didn't get finished. Minifield's a tough out on the feet, dude. Yes, he's had some sketchy performances. I know he lost to OSP. Dude, stop holding the guy hostage because of his worst losses. Or don't. Whatever. Fine with me. Cash it, though. Easy money. Well, I thought he had that knockout in the third. This is the one in the third round. He hurt him bad in the second, too. He fucking hit him in the second and had Dustin Jacoby turn the other way on his hands and his knees, looking out into the audience. He's like, oh, fuck. And he got up. He recovered well quickly in the second round. The next knockout, the next knockdown, he was really fucked up. And he's really lucky that he didn't get finished against the fence. Because Minifield had that fucking like single collar tie and was like uppercutting him. That was close to getting stopped. So credit to Jacoby for making it through the fight, but he pretty much had to hang on for dear life, dude. So yeah, that was easy money. Let's go. Dude, and I'm sorry. Dude, Noah, you're right, but that is exactly what I said on Friday. Thank you for reminding me that, and this is, people love to talk about how sharp their analysis is. How about this fucking analysis? Did I not fucking tell y'all that Jacoby is the better technical kickboxer that loves to stand at boxing range? He has the advantage as an outfighter, but he loves to close the distance and stand at boxing range. He loves to throw that counter 1-2 and then just fucking stand there. And that is exactly what got him cracked in this picture right here. That's exactly what he was doing. Minifield stepped in to throw a big one. Jacoby crow hopped to a 1-2, and then he just fucking stood there. So he throws the 1-2, it hits Minifield, and then Minifield just sees him like a sitting duck and throws a fucking leaping left hook. And that's what you see right there. He is so lucky to have survived that. He does, man. This is what I think with Jacoby. I think that he thinks that he's better than all these UFC strikers because he was in Glory. That's my theory on Jacoby. He's like, oh, y'all ain't shit to me. I was in Glory, bro. I fought Pereira in Glory. It's like, yeah, you got your ass whooped by Pereira in Glory. Like Jacoby doesn't have that great of a fucking Glory record. Like, I don't know, man. He's a good striker, but yeah, like Zach was saying, like pretty much like I was saying, he loses the fights in these big moments because he gets complacent and he's arrogant. He's an arrogant striker. He thinks because he kickboxed that he's just like the best light heavyweight striker. And it's like, dude, that's why you're fighting these guys who you like think are these big lugs that can't do anything to you, and then they fucking end up dotting you on the chin and fucking sitting you on your ass and making them do the stanky. It's like, and it's getting worse too. It is getting progressively worse. Like before, it was Jacoby doing like, oh, is he wobbled? Oh, I think he might be wobbled. Oh shit, like he's doing the stanky a little bit now. He's just boom. Now Minifield does have like that one hitter quitter power, but still like. Jacoby is going to get iced. He is going to get fucking waxed one of these days. And it's going to be one of these big bruisers on the come up because that's what's going to happen now that he lost his fight. He's going to go down a little bit. They're probably going to give him one of these fucking dudes that they want to see if they can give him a ranking. Is what I think. That's kind of he was winning them, but now he's starting to get up there a little bit. And everyone was talking about that too. Like they're Minifield is not a spring chicken. Like he's older. Hey, Jacoby's about to be on the wrong side of 35. And yeah, I just think he has a limited ceiling, very limited ceiling. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Jacoby is, hey, that's a great way to put it. Jacoby is the lowest level of high level kick, but he is, dude. He was that guy in Glory that's like, okay, yeah, you need to tune up. You need to tune up Poetan. Oh, man. And man, I was a Jacoby backer for a long time, and it's like, wait, this guy's fucking, he burned me too many times, man. In these fucking close fights where I've been that guy. Was like, oh, dude, Jacoby's like, he was in Glory, dude. Like, he was like a kickboxer. You know. Anyways. But yeah, that one felt good, man. That one was just like you said, the line was off, and that's how I've had any kind of success, is just not thinking too much about it. That line is off, pull the trigger. And I completely agree with you. He has, for sure. For sure. Jacoby, he's gonna fucking walk hand in hand with Bryce in the realm, for sure. Yeah, cardio was a surprise, fresher guy in the third. Hey, that Jack, boy, Jack, you better watch out, dude. This is the second. Like Noah had one of these on Friday too, where it's like, man, these are some good future matchups, dude. Zoe versus Carlos is a banger. Yeah, well, him and Reyes, and it's Ulver's gonna fucking knock Dom out. And Jacoby versus loser. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. It is, man. It's starting to go. It is. I've been a constant Jacoby fade and picked him here. Yeah, I've been the opposite. I've just been a constant backer, getting burned and burned and burned. It's like, you know what? Nah, man, I'm sick of this dude. And Lonzo is just better than people give him credit for. Noah has surpassed you. I'm telling you, Jack, you better come reclaim your spot as the best future matchup predictor, best after matcher. Dude, let's go, Jack, into fucking making that show again. I've been doing it to no avail. The goading just isn't working on Jack. Some people you can goad into stuff, and Jack will just be like, well, actually, it makes me not want to do it. It makes me want to do it less. You goad me, makes me want to do it less. No, actually, fuck, this doesn't work. Jack just does the opposite of whatever you want. So, yep. But yeah, good stuff with the after matching there. This is Noah built the ark. It was in the Bible. Well, dude, there was a great flood, right? In biblical times. Excuse me. We know Jack is Colby with his inactivity. I know. This computer's pissing me off. Sorry, I'm trying to put this comment up. He beat himself here. Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm. Yep. If Jacoby would just stay at the range that he fights at in the beginning of the fights, he would win them. But he always tried, like Noah said, and like I was saying Friday, he always tries to be a tough guy and stand there and be like, oh yeah, I'll go toe to toe with you in the pocket. And then he always gets clipped. So it's like, yeah, you can make an argument for Jacoby winning some of these fights. Yeah, he was busting Alonzo's face. He was snapping it. Yeah, Jacoby has a great fucking jab. He's got a great low kick. Blah, 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 blah. In these light heavyweight fights and the heavyweight ones, and really in fights in general, man, the damaging head strikes, the really heavy strikes to the head where the dude gets a dude getting visibly wobbled, visibly hurt. If the whole fight's taking place on the feet, that's what's going to do it. Exactly, Lobby. Exactly. And I love that people keep going to that. Keep doing that. Jack's pigeon flipping and beekeeping. Jack's too busy and important with his magic honey beekeeping and fucking pigeon flipping operation. You know, too cool for school. Whatever though, I still love him. You're still my boy, Jack. You're still my boy, Jackie boy. Holy shit. This mini bong hits like a fucking tank, dude. Can't unsee that loss. It's going to be to your detriment, though, sir. That's just what I was talking about, man. And look, I'm not saying that I'm any better. I'm totally being a hypocrite. Because but I'm telling you, Lobby, dude, that's cost me a lot too. Where it's just like I hold a fighter to their worst loss and I can't get it out of the taste out of my mouth. And I just end up fading them when I shouldn't. It's like Lipsky, I did with Lipsky. It's like, look at some of those losses she has, and it's like, ugh. So, yeah, I know what you mean, but Alonzo was asked until like, dude, you got to get the juice. Yeah, back of the juice. You do. You got to get the good shit, man. That new designer market shit, and we'll be testing for because they ain't got no test for it. He's 36-year-old who lost to William tonight, and he just beat Dustin Jacoby. He just did that to Dustin Jacoby, who knocked out Kennedy and Chekwu, who knocked out Carlos Ulberger, who everyone sucks his fucking tank. So, yeah. I'll see that fucking William Knight and raise you a doing that to Dustin Jacoby, a glory level kickboxer on the feet. Lipsky beating O'Neal's ass was a bittersweet moment of the card. So yeah, let's fucking go. Sorry, y'all, I'm having some audio issues. That explains why I was having trouble when Aaron was in here earlier. Signal is just fucking shit today. Um, now I do have to eat some crow here because I picked Bryce. You had the instinct to pick Emmett by KO, and I did. I bet that. I bet Emmett by KO. So this bet is actually what I mean. I technically had a winning night with the Alonzo Minifield hit, but this one actually gave me made it a significant moment. And I should have just bet it straight because that was already baked into the line. Emmett was like a plus 185 underdog. So it's like I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit for not just betting Emmett straight. Like, yeah, it was great to bet Jamil. Fucking Randy Brown pulled out. I should have just bet Emmett. It would have been better odds. So lesson learned there, but at least I had the inclination to KO. Dude. This is being talked about, but it's still not being talked about enough. Like, this is probably the biggest moment on the card, honestly. This is the moment that stands out to me. I mean, how could it not, man? This is one of the best KOs of the year. Absolutely. Spoiler alert, this is going to be on my best KOs of the year list. I mean, one hitter quitter. Mitchell was out before he hit the ground. He was out before he hit the ground, and all the classic signs of an unconscious knockout. He's in the fencing position. His toes are curled. Like he was out. He's in the shadow realm. And it was a rough trip back from the shadow realm. Convulsing and shit. Like having seizures. Dude, like Emmett says he's the hardest hitting featherweight. It's hard to push back on that. I mean, that's fucking crazy power. When he lands clean, it's the hardest single punch in that division for sure. Not even close. It's pretty scary, dude. Honestly, watching him like shake like that. Like we've seen people do that. We've seen people's like feet shaking. Like when there's like when Bryce is laying there like he is. We've seen that people do that with their toes and their feet shake a little bit. But he was really like having a fit. Like that was a pretty bad seizure. And scary. A little scary. It's fucking Nomad got that scary power, dude. Yeah, easily. Duh, fucking KO of the night, but man, that's one of the KOs of the year. Emmett's been hurt before, but he's been dropped, but he ain't never been fucking put out. God damn. By KO, but I do have to eat a little crow, man, because I did pick Bryce. So I can't be, oh, fucking told you. I can't like say I told you so on that completely because, yeah, I didn't have the fucking, yeah. You mean Lipsky? Yeah, fair enough if the competition's high enough. Freedom die with Bryce. He was the only man protecting us from the round earthers. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah. Yeah, true. Hey, dude, let him know. Good shit, man. Zach was on it. Hey, you were on it, dude. Zach, Aaron, anybody else that was on fucking Emmett Starch and this motherfucker. I mean, thank goodness I was on that at least. I was on the knockout at least. Like, hey, man, if he is going to win this fight, that's how he's going to do it. But I can't act like I was like, oh, dude, I knew that was going to happen. No, I didn't. I honestly thought that Bryce was going to rat him. I thought Bryce was going to wrestling rat him. So I can't totally gloat about this one. But hey, good shit. Yeah, good call. You, Aaron, anybody else? Yeah. Yep. No time for the wicked. If you're in my line, I'ma go around the side and still bring it. Sky is the limit. Out of my way. You can't get me down. Well, he realized in the shadow realm, what he realized is that God made the earth round. And then he was like, his mind was blown. Maybe there is a God, Bryce, but he made the earth spherical, brother. He gave us gravity and the vacuum of space in the solar system, brother. God gave us these things, brother. Dude, it was destiny, man. He hit him so hard he saw the curvature of the earth. He saw the fucking dude. He finally saw the horizon in its true form. He finally understood basic earth science concepts. So yeah, that one's on a short list. That was probably bound to happen. Not everyone is going to be able to do that, obviously, but yeah, Bryce got to take some time off after that one, dude. He's probably on a fucking no. I mean, his fucking hayseed ass is going to be back to sparring before he should. But if I was him and if I was his team, nah, you ain't taking no fucking punches to the head or kicks to the head for a while. Again, not everyone can do that, but it doesn't mean that the damage has been done. It doesn't work in reverse. So, but yeah, this next fight, that's kind of what I feel about it. It wasn't, I guess it's kind of what I expected, more or less. Well, no, that's not true. I expected Patty to finish him. He kind of almost did, though. He almost killed Tony in the first round. And yeah, I know that Tony got knocked out by Chandler, and has never been the same since the Gaethje fight. I said it Friday, but still, like, I don't think Patty has the highest ceiling. He is going to get chinned. To be sure, like, don't get me wrong on that. He is going to get knocked out, but I'm not going to be too hard on him either. Like, he did almost kill Tony in the first round, and fucking Smith would not stop the fight. So it's like, yeah, he's going to gas out. I mean, he definitely went for the finish, and Smith just wouldn't stop it. So whatever. Now, yeah, Patty, his dude, the way he pulls back with his hands down, all squared up, dude, someone is going to clean his fucking clock. I think they know that too. I think he's one of the fighters where I think they know that while he's skilled, his personality exceeds his skill when you max out both levels or try to, like, extrapolate as much as you can. Like, his personality and all that shit is gonna exceed his skill. So I think they're slow rolling him and getting as many, like, big name fights for him that are winnable as they can, like, before it comes crashing down, because it's going to. You look at the strikers and fucking lightweight. Hey, Tony has literally been beaten worse. So I can get it at some point. He is a good grappler. He's a better grappler than people give him credit for. Some people are not. On the feet, he's going to get chin checked. It's just a matter of time. So I think they know that too, and they're slow rolling him. And this is more or less what I expected, sans the finish that was almost there. So yeah, I'm not going to totally shit on Patty for this. And he was, dude, at the very least, he was respectful of Ferguson. So I'll say that. Ferguson, man, boys, I think anyone that's familiar with this channel knows how I feel about one and Ferguson. And I'm not going to beat a dead horse. No pun intended. I'm not going to shit on. I'm not here to shit on Tony today either. But, and I'm being genuine when I say this. The people closest to him, I'm not saying completely like stop martial arts. But dude, it's getting time, man. It's gonna get set, but it is gonna start looking more and more like Diego Sanchez. There's already some red flags and signs. Getting these like rah sis boom bah dudes in your corner that have no fucking business being there, that aren't doing shit for you. Yeah, jokes aside, Goggins ain't gonna do a goddamn thing for you in your corner. You're either gonna win the fight or you're not. It's like you're matching him up against this kid that's like what? Patty's like 28 or something. They know what's gonna happen. So the only reason that Tony's still there is like there's this fan demand for it, and like, I'm sorry, y'all are fucking part of the problem too. Y'all are gonna have to fucking, the onus is on y'all now. Y'all got to stop with the Tony time shit. Stop with the, oh, I still believe in my heart that he's gonna know, man. If you care, if you really care about Tony, listen, hear me now. If you genuinely care at all about Tony Ferguson's health, you need to fucking implore that man to retire, because it is not going to end well. You know I'm right. I mean, most of y'all know what's up, but like, run tell that dude. Tell, if you're a real time people, there are so many fucking phony ass, corny ass, fake ass Tony Ferguson fans that love the meme bullshit and to like play up how like his schizo shit and how weird he is, and like, dude, yeah, that was cute a few years ago. It's over though, man. It's starting to get sad, and it is not going to get happier. It's going to get sadder. He is going to have another Michael Chandler unconscious knockout, and everyone's going to be boohooing then. Don't just save yourself the fucking heartbreak. Tell everyone, this little Tony army, if you care about your boy, you need to fucking tell him what's up. And stop this, oh man, he's a warrior. You got to let him go. You got to let him do what he's going to do, man. That's just Tony. Tony being Tony. It's like, dude, you don't give a fuck. You just want to sound cool. You want to sound hard, and like you don't give a fuck either. Like, that's how crazy I am. That's what I would do, bro. You don't know. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. If you care about Tony at all, which you probably don't, it's time. Tony time has been fucking over for like 3 fucking years now. Knock it off. Right. Exactly, brother. Seriously, he is, give it another year or two of this shit, and he is going to be in a Diego Sanchez state of mind. He's hanging on by a thread, dude. And everyone is like, oh, Tony has this great attitude. He can get one more. He just needs one. It's like, this is why he's still here getting fucked up. Because you corny motherfuckers will not just knock it off. All right, dude. Careful what you fucking ask for, dude. Careful what you wish for. You're gonna fucking get it with Tony. He's gonna go out bad. And you're gonna be Tony. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's time, man. Yeah, Tony, he's, dude. It's over. This shit's over. He shouldn't, man. Bryce, yeah, for real. Yeah, on a serious note, yeah. Yeah, but it's like, dude, it's pretty much like the second fight. Like Tony pretty much he pretty much got knocked out in the first round, dude. And Patty, yeah, blew his fucking load. Basically fit it was basically a fucking TKO without it getting stopped. Like that's a lot. Some refs are gonna stop that for sure. Smith's a horrible ref, and yeah, any damage that Tony like any like even little anything was just unnecessary. So yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. Just don't be fucking crying after the fact when Tony gets fucking realmed again. And then it's a big fucking joke. Because y'all don't give a fuck about Tony. You just want to fucking you just want to be all about the fucking meme or the fucking, you know, whatever. Tony time's over though. Knock it off. Sorry, I'm consolidating my water bottles here. All right. But yeah, Patty, this was a joke. It was a spectacle. Speaking of spectacles, dude, how about that little that Strickland Dricus dust up? Was okay. Let me ask this. Was Strickland versus Dricus in the crowd was the Strickland and Dricus. Strickland Dricus. Was the Strickland Dricus dust up staged? What do y'all think? What do y'all think, man? No, it says stage. It looks kind of staged. It looks like Strickland's punches kind of look like some fucking WWE punches. Like when they fucking like during Royal Rumble or something, where it's like the fake like half wrestling punches. I don't care. Like even if let's say it was staged, it's corny. If it wasn't staged, it's even worse. If it's staged, it's corny and it's like super gimmicky, and I wouldn't be surprised because Trump's there, so it's like a little spectacle for Donnie, you know, make it a little fucking. We're in the WWE era, so that is it being staged is perfectly acceptable and like not crazy to me at all. In fact, yeah, I think that if you're giving me odds, yeah, I think that should be favored that it was staged. But if it wasn't, like, it's still corny even if it was real. It's like y'all are about to fight each other. Like you can have it out in the octagon and get paid. You can do it in the fucking Coliseum, dude, like more or less. Why are you trying to do it in the like can you get any fucking trashier? You fucking lowlifes. Like yeah, good on you, Strickland, for asking the Burns family to move out of the way. But the fact that you even have to do that, like, could you be less professional? Yeah, really acting like you've been there before, huh, Strickland? Yeah, you really turned a corner, haven't you? And Drekus, man, Drekus, I don't know, man. That dude got some weird shit going on. Drekus is a fucking weird dude. He really is. And man, I don't know. I don't know. That's gonna be. I mean, and another thing, it could absolutely be staged to add fuel to that fire that's already starting to turn into a little bit of a bonfire. Like it's starting to the flames are starting to get fanned, and that'll just do it even more. So like none of that shit will surprise me, dude. Wong says it's staged. Yeah, convenient. Yeah, everything's conveniently right there. Yeah, exactly. Hey, we're about to have this little fucking thing here because you gotta get it out of the way. Yeah, so Drekus is kind of seems like Drekus might be getting diddled by his coach, and Strickland is just the cringy fucking that he always is, and cool. Man, welterweight and middleweight fucking suck. I don't give a shit what anybody says about light heavyweight. Those fights are always more exciting. There's way more knockouts. They're just these big lug kickboxers, and motherfuckers get their chin checked. And it's just like more skilled heavyweight. People love to shit on light heavyweight and talk about how fucking shallow and low quality the fighter, blah, 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 blah. But then we'll fucking suck off welterweight and middleweight and will not shut the fuck up. Do people love to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about Colby and Leon and Usman and fucking Izzy and Drekus and Strickland and Whittaker. Dude, I cannot stand the top of welterweight and middleweight. Yeah, it was fucking sick when Usman was doing his thing, but like in the vacuum of Usman, dude. And it was funny because, and how ironic that like Usman was criticized for all these boring shits, and then he becomes champion and goes on a tear. And his championship run is more exciting. All these knockouts and like big punches winning him fights, and now we're just back to this fucking lame shit. Yeah. Welterweight and middleweight are lame as fuck. Here comes my WWE entry. UFC has been trying to make DDP and Strickland stars for a bit. Winner is going to fight Izzy. Yeah, probably. I'm just getting sick of it, man. It's just a fucking turnstile jerk off. It's a circle jerk, man. I didn't like Usman, but I'd rather have a champ over any of these bums. Yeah, fair enough, man. Like, I definitely get people thinking Usman's cringy and like unlikable for sure, but dude, like you can't deny that he was dominant as a champion. As the champion, yeah, he was dominant. His road to the championship, not really. He had a stinker in there for sure. The first fight against Masvidal was fucking lame, so whatever. But he also had some sick fucking knockouts. The Burns knockout, the Masvidal knockout, he fucked Colby up too, dude. So, yeah, man. He'll always be my favorite. Well, him and Lawler. But Usman, yeah, very, very close second for my favorite welterweight champion. Now, we're definitely going to get to those other two, but Strickland, I won't say he's growing on me, but I guess he's like, I'm happy for him that he got the belt. And I hope that he can continue to. Here's the thing with Strickland, dude. Strickland is basically like an 18-year-old trapped in a fucking 30-something-year-old man's body. he has the emotional maturity of a fucking like probably like a 21-year-old kid, 18 to 21-year-old kid. You go through trauma and shit like that, and all that abuse. You like your mind like freezes in a way, and you don't like grow and mature like everyone else does, and you stay in like this like almost like childlike state until you start to like process it. And now that he has, you can see him starting to like mature a little bit and still like he's still like a kid that's like figuring he's like a kid that's like just after like college, like thinks they like, oh, I know everything now, like I'm early 20s, like I got my shit figured out, like still figuring it out. But I'm glad that he's not like, I don't know, Strickland is something else. I've never been like a huge Strickland guy, but I'm happy for him, dude. I'm happy that he's like turned a corner in his career, was able to get the strap. That's fucking cool. And yeah, he's not my favorite or anything, but I don't hate Strickland as a champ. I think it like I like that it shakes things up and there's some fresh matchups now. I'm definitely looking forward to Strickland versus Dricus, even if it was stage. Like I can't deny that I'm not like excited for that fight. They fucking don't like each other, and they're both getting like super personal, and Strickland is definitely going to fucking start latching onto this. Like he's not going to let go of this like Dricus kissing his coaches, and this shit is weird, man. Like it's a little strange. Like, and dude, it's not even like a homophobia thing, but it's weird that it's like I don't know. Like so, I think what Nick Alexander or somebody was saying, it's like has his coach been like abusing him? Does this coach have like is this coach fucking like been sexually abusing Dricus or something? I don't know. It's weird. That shit is weird, man. Like, ain't nothing wrong with being gay, dude. Just that's what's going on. That's what's going on. But if you're a straight man, a straight male, and your coach might be diddling you, bruh. Might need to check on that. So I don't know, man. I'm not gonna fucking like go too deep down that rabbit hole, but a little strange. Little strange. It just seemed like it was, man. It just seemed like it was staged. Yeah. Yeah, those were just like fucking wrestling punches. They were both fine. It was, yeah. Trump was there. Like, dude, it was a fucking little WWE dust up. They've literally merged the companies. They're starting to bleed into each other, and I think it's by design. It's all entertainment. Blurring the lines between WWE and UFC. These like little skirmishes, like this. I'm sorry. And then Dana tries to play it off. Who's the idiot that sat them by each other? Me. Baby. Hilarious joke, cornball. You fucking did that shit on purpose. So yeah, the more I think about it, yeah, that shit is 100% staged. You're not funny, Dana. You're not slick. That was not an accident. You fucking did that on purpose because you knew they were gonna fuck. You should, for someone that he goes on and on about, no, we need to have security tight. We do not have these guys getting into it. The way they've been going back and forth, and after that fucking seasonal press conference or whatever, you fucking knew how tense things were between those two, and you knew what would fucking happen. So yeah, that was staged. Manufactured. Yeah, who was the goofball that put them next to each other? Me. Ooh, whoops, my bad. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You knew what you were fucking doing. Yeah, that seals it for me too. Remembering that he was like that, yeah, that was a little fucking WWE dust up. Now, let's press along. Damn it. Man, this computer is really fucking pissing me off today. Now, the last little bit of crow that I have to eat at no point in time Yeah, so this is the last bit of crow I got to eat, and I was just wrong here. It was a flyer, but I know that technically I picked Shavkat, so I hedged this. I picked Shavkat on Rachmanov. I said I was going to do that on Friday. I did bet Wonder Boy just because the line was wide, but yeah, at no point was he going to win that fight. But man, hey, Shavkat. Look, about Wonder Boy being washed. I don't think he's looked completely washed, despite his age. That was pretty fucking impressive to me, dude. A lot of motherfuckers have tried to strangle Wonder Boy. A lot of good fighters have tried and gotten close to strangling Wonder Boy Thompson, and it hasn't worked. Dude, Shavkat was gonna break his fucking jaw. He like neck cranked him, dude. So I'm saying strangling. Like you can't really say he like choked him because like it wasn't like a blood choke or anything. He was gonna like break his fucking mandible. I think like Moyes was saying it was like the pressure on the back of the head and his fucking arm against his jaw just getting like basically his jaw just getting like pushed into the fucking into his neck. It's just like, oh Christ. He has to choke. And yeah, I picked Shavkat, but I hedged with a little Wonder Boy action, and yeah, line was about right. Yeah, for all my like, oh dude, that's wide. Like that shouldn't. Nah, that was about right. Shavkat's the fucking real deal, and I mean, if he's not up next, his next fight will be a title eliminator. He wins his next one, he's getting a title shot. If not, the way that Dana was talking, he might be the next contender. We'll see. But don't be shocked if Shavkat gets the next title shot, and definitely like if he does the number one contender, because Wonder Boy was ranked in the top 10, like halfway through the top 10. I want to say like number 7 or something. I can't remember exactly, but Wonder Boy was ranked decently high. So he's not going to have to go through too much more to get his crack. So put a pin in Shavkat. I'm going to circle back around to him when we talk about the main event or after we talk about the main event. But man. I did not do anything tracked with I didn't bet anything tracked with Pantoja. I did with some of my winnings, I did take a little untracked flyer on Pantoja by decision. And that was a nice little cherry on top at the end of the night. And actually ended up, I made more on that than I made with my track bets. How ironic. But I did say on Friday that this is why I did not want to get cute with Pantoja inside the distance. I knew the dude was going to win. First of all, yes, I'm a Pantoja stan, but it's for a reason. The dude is the best fucking flyweight on the planet, period, point blank. Royval was the fucking mush, was the echo chamber pro capper fucking baller mush of the week. Every one of those motherfuckers was on Royval. Any fucking big shot pro capper you can think of, his ass was on Brandon Royval. They fucking hive minded that pick. And they were all talking about all motherfuckers are on Brandon Royval. A dude that Pantoja already smoked. Now, I did give Royval the credit. I said it on Friday. That's why I did not get cute with Pantoja props. I should have bet the line. I should have parlayed the line. It was a really tasty money line. It was under minus 200 for most of the week. I can't remember what he closed at. It might have been over that, but he was sitting at like minus 190 for a good bit of the week. And yeah, kind of kicking myself for not parlaying him, but he was always going to win. He's a better fighter. Now I'll give Royval credit. He did put a pace on Pantoja. He did put him to the body. He did land some good punches on him. But my dude, the cannibal, is a fucking... He does not fucking quit. He will get tired and gut it out like the fucking champion that he is. So credit to Brandon Royval for hanging tough. He is improved as a fighter. Title fight. I think this is one of the underrated fights on the card that people aren't talking about a lot. Everyone's, I don't know, man. I get there's bigger moments to talk about, like the Emmett KO was insane. Like the Aldana Hosa fight was pretty awesome. This was a good fight though. Royval, he went for it, man. He got his title shot. He fought like this was going to be his one shot, and he needed to fucking take it, and he did, man. I think he put it all on the line. So I will give a fucking round of applause to Brandon Royval and shout out to him. And this is why I didn't get crazy with fucking Pantoja finish. But dude, Pantoja was always the side. You try to get cute. And I guess in fairness, like Royval was improved, but he still won't the one, man. As much as that dude gets hit, look at that shit, man. He made Royval do the stanky like 2 or 3 times. He controlled the living shit out of him. Yes, he got tired, but he swept the first 3 rounds easily and got a bunch of control towards the end too. So just overall the better fighter. Brandon Royval, maybe the slight edge in cardio, but man, Pantoja will get tired and just fucking push through it. He was eating shots late in the fight and just mashing through them. I mean, he would just push through them, get the takedowns, push his way into the clinch. Pantoja's a fucking junkyard dog. For a favorite, for the champion, he still fights like a dog. And that's why I stand the dude. He's one of my favorite fucking fighters in the UFC. And I'm so glad that he got the fucking strap. So yeah, put a little fucking respect on the champion's name. All you pro capper hotshots, put a little fucking respect on the champion's name. because they all said the same fucking thing. Oh, I love Pantoja. I'm a Pantoja guy. I made this, that, and the third on Pantoja, blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to try and get cute and hammer Royval. He was the fucking trap of the week. Pantoja is one of the most disrespected. Like, for a dude that's the champion, a dude that had beat Brandon Moreno twice already, is underdog there, just disrespected as a favorite here. Like, I don't know, man. No. Jackie boy. I see you, Jack. What up, boy? Yeah. Well, I expected Colby to fight better. We're about to get to that, but I expected a little more out of Colby. Yeah. What up, Jack? What are you doing? Man, everyone's like that. Everyone's saying fuck Patty today. I don't know, man. Call me. I guess I'm in the minority. I don't see what Patty really did. Like, yeah, like I guess people were all over the Patty finish, but he did almost kill him. And I think if Mark Smith wasn't such a shitty ref, he probably should have been stopped. And really gassed out. But I mean, he was respectful of Tony, and he did almost fucking kill him. And I don't know, man. Like, yeah. I mean, we all know what's up. Jack. Basically, my summary of that was like, Patty's gonna get knocked out. He's going to. They're slow rolling him. But at least he was respectful of Tony, and you know, he was like the strikers that are in the top of that division. He's food. He's gonna get waxed. But you know, it is what it is. They're giving him these like fights that he can win with pretty big names, and yeah, I understand that. I understand. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, basically. You're probably right. Yeah, no Mac, baby. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about no Mac. You say a little prayer for Bryce forever and ever, and he will be a slave forever and ever. So but yeah, now where were we? Dude, Feely, I was so happy for Feely, dude. I picked him, but I did not expect it to end like that. I had no avatar for this one, no hot takes. Jack, I was just talking about it earlier, and I'm glad you're here because Noah's been fucking coming for your spot, man. like with these matchups, these like future matchups. So I'm hoping you can bless us here with what you think should happen next. Jack, you're here just in time, my friend, because I don't have too much to say about this fight. So let's just talk about what happens moving forward. I mean, in fact, I'm not going to waste any time talking about this fight. Leon in the press conference, God, he gets on my nerves. There's lots of other options. Like, what other options, motherfucker? Leon better fucking take another Bilal fight. Because if it's Shavkat, Rachmanov is snatching that belt right off his fucking waist. So you better, if you know what's good for you, Leon, better make a fucking another Bilal Muhammad fight. Muhammad's the clear. I mean, if you want to say Shavkat, fine. Like, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I don't give a fuck. I like Shavkat more than Bilal, but if we're talking about who deserves it, like, just give Muhammad his title shot. One, so he'll shut the fuck up. Two, like, Leon's being a fucking hypocrite, man. He did all that pissing and moaning about, oh, you haven't given me my title shot if it, you know, it's been 10 fights in a row and you still haven't given me my shot. It's like, you did all that fucking crying and victim bullshit, and now you're trying to fucking do that to Bilal? Yeah, way to help the next man up, Leon. So fucking whatever. Anyways, who you gonna fight, motherfucker? What's the other options? You know who he sounds? He sounds like fucking Kell Brook, dude. I get a nice strawberry patch, some chocolate brownies. Got other options for my contenders, and I can fight. It's the Leon. It's a Rocky era. All right, who's next in the Rocky era? Call your shot, cornball. Who's next? If it's not Bilal, you want to fight Shavkat? Bullshit. You fucking yeah, you're really jumping over the moon to fight fucking Shavkat. He's gonna do some corny, calls out Masvidal. I'm done. I am done, dude. I am done with welterweight. On principle, if this fucking cornball calls out Jorge Masvidal, I am done covering welterweight. I will boycott every fucking welterweight fight just because of him. I can think of no other options. And he probably wants Jorge because Masvidal bitched him backstage. Made you look like a bitch, Rocky. That's probably what it is. God damn it. I'm done. That's it. I'm fucking done. I'm done with welterweight. You know that's what it is, too. You know that's what it is. Sorry, y'all. I'm having audio issues today. I'm telling you, dude. We're gonna look back and be like, that was actually a pretty fun time. It was an exciting time. He's so corny, dude. I'm. God damn it. Yep. I mean, if he fucking does, I'm done.
backstage, and I thought I was trying to be the tough guy to him, and he fucking slapped me around because I was trying to buck up on him, and he made me look like a little punk back there, and so I've got to get me revenge and really show up now that I'm a champion. He's retired basically, and I just really think that I've got to get it back on him.
Corny ass stuttering motherfucker. God, I can't stand him. So yeah, cherish what y'all had with Usman. Cherish it. It was definitely fun for me. You took it for granted. Now look what you got. All that pissing and moaning about Usman this. Now look at you. Now look what you fucking got. You know what he's about to do. There's no other fucking reason. There's no other reason. Jorge is the ultimate casuals. He'll get all the fucking Latinos. He will get, he'll get every fucking conservative, casual ass motherfucker, dude. And if that's what happens, I'm telling you, I'm done. I'm not covering welterweight. If there's a welterweight, I'll still make my Tapology pick, but I'm not going to talk any other welterweight fight. If Leon calls out Jorge Masvidal and they make that fight, I'm done with welterweight. I'm done.
Yeah, Jorge, that job extraordinaire made me look like a little bitch backstage. I really go get me revenge on him. There's all options. Yes, Jorge and dude, what a
oh my god, dude! If he does that, I'm done. Yeah, he did, man. And I mean he he lost most of them versus Usman too. He won that one when Usman got tired, but his takedown defense is not good. And in the second Usman fight, he cheated. Like he literally got deducted a point for grabbing the fence to prevent takedowns. You know, that's what I mean. The more I think about it, that's got to be what it is. They're gonna give that motherfucking bitch his little get back, his little consolation prize, and then they'll give him Shavkat, and then it's over. That's what's gonna. Oh my dude, Muhammad is gonna be fucking furious. Imagine the uproar if they fucking make Leon versus Jorge Masvidal. Imagine the fucking uproar. Bilal Muhammad is going to go fucking ballistic. Twitter is, oh my God. X is, dude, it is going to be fucking Leon versus Jorge Masvidal. The kind of backlash that Leon is going to receive, buddy. Yeah, I think Shavkat is destined for the title. And they mentioned this, and a lot of the other media pundits or whatever mentioned this too. Like Shavkat, for not speaking English, he kind of has some appeal and a little bit of swag to him, and like there's a little bit of marketability there, despite the language barrier. So I don't think it's like he's not exactly the least marketable dude. You know what I mean? They can really drum up the Kazakhstan, like the crazy fucking wolf pelt and all that, like badass, like, you know, Mongolian warrior shit. Like they can really play that up. And yeah, I think he's destined for it. He's on the ground, had nice, very nice. Yeah, I think he could for make benefit glory and glorious nation of Kazakhstan. I think could be our first Kazakh champion. And yeah, that is my front runner. So yeah, basically, if he lets somebody else skip the line and doesn't help the next man up, so if he does that to somebody else, it's just like that is just a very I don't want to say it. I don't even want to say it, man. It's just kind of typical. But it's just oh well, it happened to me, so I'm gonna do it to you. It's like, come on, man. You just screw Bilal. You did all that bitching and pissing and fucking moaning about, oh, I'm not getting what I deserve. You know, I've won 10 fights in a row. 10 fights in a row. I'm the rifle contender. The rifle number one contender for the belt. And now you're gonna fuck. Now Bilal's in the same spot, and you're just gonna butt fuck him for your little fucking. So typical, man. Anyways, Jack Dell would probably make Leon have a banger on the feet. Yeah, probably. Says, what's up, Jackie boy? Jack talking crazy. Leon is not in a hurry to fight a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kev is gonna chin that motherfucker. That's what I think. Oh shit, we got a damn well, there's a damn motherfucking this thing will pull out. There's a damn big show. Bang, dum, dum, what up, boy? What are you doing? Shout out to my dude Big Show. Shout out to the boys at Pub. I was in the stream briefly. Did not win my fucking third contest. Only 2 victories for 2023, but it's all good. What's up, man? How are you? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope your 296 was good. God damn this computer. My godson and his dad are flying to Miami for $299, begging me to go now. I might have to just see MVP's debut. Oh, it'll be a big thing. Remember what happened last time Holland fought a point fighting boomer? Yeah. Leon acts like he always had COVID. Fights once a year, and it's a snoozer. Yeah, no. Ah, man. Yeah, so I don't know. That's yeah. So show, dude. We just been talking about what's next, and I said, dude, if they fucking make Leon versus Masvidal, I'm officially boycotting welterweight. I will not talk about a single fucking welterweight fight. I won't talk about the fucking title picture. Nothing. Nathan, nada. I'm done. If they make Leon versus Jorge, I am Dunsky Edward Munsky. My godson's favorite fighter is O'Malley, and mine is Cheeto. Nice. Yeah, my niece isn't quite old enough, but I'm sure she'll have her favorite fighters. I broke my own fucking rules and pay for it. No. Yeah. I broke several of mine. I'm kicking myself for not. I bet the Emmett KO. I took a free bet on the Emmett by KO. I'm kicking myself for just not betting him straight. It was like plus 185, but yeah. But yeah, to me, I'm probably gonna book. Dude. Right on. So let me I'll tell you what, boys. We're 2.5 hours in. I got a little bit more to talk about, but I gotta hit the head. I will be right back. I'm gonna take a brief intermission because I can't even think straight. And I'll be right back, and we'll wrap 296 up and do a little preview into the end of the year stuff and kind of some channel news and whatnot, what have you. A lot of ins and outs and what have you's coming up, but I gotta obey the call of nature. Dude, I just crushed a Jamaican beef patty and it was fucking chronic, dude. A little spicy, but it's fucking dank. So, I'm about to wrap up 296. Wrap up this year UFC recaps. This will be the last one of the year. 296 was the last event of the year. But in order to wrap up the year properly, I'm going to give out my extremely prestigious and highly valued 2 cents end of the year awards, UFC. And it's definitely going to be at least tomorrow, but it might be Wednesday too. I might end up splitting them into 2 streams. It's going to be a lot. Streaming every day. I have to preserve my voice, but I might end up splitting into 2 streams. In any case, be on the lookout for that. I'll talk more about that in a second, but I'm gonna pack another bowl and then we will wrap up 296. So if anybody has any final thoughts, let her rip, Jerry Springer. R.I.P. So what did y'all think about 296, man? Was it a fun event for you? Did y'all clean up? Did you lose your ass somewhere in between? Were the fights fun to watch? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Overall, I thought UFC 296 kind of fucked, dude. Kind of slapped, dude. I thought it was pretty sick. I enjoyed 296 myself. So, in conclusion, let's wrap this up. I did pretty damn good with my picks. I ended my prognosticating on a pretty good note. 9-3. My only misses were Bryce. I bet Emmett by KO, but I picked Bryce. So eat crow there. Happy to eat crow on Casey O'Neill as a sensuous new violent Chicky D emerges in the, what was it, 125-pound, 115, 25. I can't fucking remember. But yeah, shout out to Ariane Lipsky and who's the other one I fucked up on? Durden, Cody Durden. Shout out to Tagir Ulambekov for that lovely little piece of crow. But other than that, dude, it was a clean slate, decent score on Tapology, and yeah, I've had some pretty shitty events as far as predictions go, and to end this one on a good note was nice. And that takes my my Tapology. Didn't quite hit 63, but got pretty fucking close, man. Very, very close to my goal of hitting 63%. Well, my goal was ultimately 65 last year. Got close to it and then just started tanking, dude. Was at 61, heading towards 60. Climb back up, getting back on track with the predictions overall. Very, very close to 63%, which was what I was sitting at last year for a good bit of it. And yeah, honestly, what I think I'm about like a low 60s predictor, and at my bet, like low at my best, like mid 60s. But yeah, I'm working on it, man. Definitely, I'm gonna clean up some bullshit as far as my picks and my predictions in 2024. Gonna shave some of the fat off, as they say, and stop making some dumb picks just for fun. Like I'm start taking it a little bit more seriously. Up my prediction game just a little bit, and yeah. So, but overall, yeah, pretty good. Had way, way worse picks throughout the course of the year. So always good to end on a strong note. And speaking of strong notes, boys, I have a little announcement to make. If I can find the banner. Almost an announcement to make. 296 was a winning event. It wasn't a lot, but it was a little bit of profit. And I did make a couple stupid bets, but I made a couple solid ones. My winning night consisted of the following: Gazeev. That was the last bet that I ended up making. That was a good one. It felt good to like not to trust myself. Like it kind of stood out to me, and I was like, dude, it's so low level. Like he's got a good shot. Budai ain't fought nobody fucking dangerous, so that felt good. So it was Gazeev, the Emmett by KO, and yeah, shout out to everyone that was on Emmett by KO. Aaron, Zach, anybody else? I can't remember if Noah was on it or not, but yeah, man, that was probably the moment that stood out to the most to me. I mean, not a hot take there, but it was Shamil, Emmett, and dude, my best one, and one of the So yeah, this is probably my best bet of the night. The second bet that I made as I went up the card, and yeah, feeling good about it after the fact. Like, I didn't overthink it. Minifield won for the reasons that I thought he would. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't get cute with the knockout either. Oh my God, I thought about it too, man. I was like, oh, dude, he's going to fucking, I mean, he almost did. In fairness, he almost did. But hey, that's why I'm kind of kicking myself for not, or not kicking myself. That's why I'm like glad that I didn't get cute with Pantoja or Minifield props, and just it's baked into the line. He doesn't have to win by knockout with a line like that. So yeah, that was probably my favorite bet of the night, and great to have a winning event both in prediction and wagering. And boys, we fucking did it. I want to shout out everyone that has supported me and been here through the last couple years and given me good advice, and just been here through this like little betting experiment of mine as I've started to, dip my pinky into the pond of sports betting and UFC betting in particular. But I just want to say thank you, because we fucking did it, boys. 2023 ends with double-digit units of profit for your boy. So thank you to everyone that's been here along their way, supported me, like I said, giving me any kind of advice or support. Thank you, because we did it. We fucking did it. 2023 ends 10.5 units of profit for your boy. Thank you again. Cheers. The flavor of the day is good old cereal milk. Feels good to set goals and meet them. Did it at the last possible event. But we did it. Yep, let's fucking go. Yep. But yeah, man, it ended up, dude. Earlier this year, I was like, fuck, man, this is going to be so typical. Like, have some beginner's luck the first year, try and take that into the second year, and just like lose your ass. And I was, man, I was down for a lot of the year, but started to get more consistent, started like trusting myself more with the underdog bets. And that's really how I got here. Like, just starting to bet more underdogs and not overthink them, and not like limiting the dumbass. I mean, I still made dumbass parlays, but I didn't make as many. I kind of like backed off the parlays and started just straight money lines, and kind of backed off the props a little bit too. Like, yeah, I hit one here and there. I hit Emmett by KO and some other ones, but yeah, just underdog betting and not overthinking it, man. Trusting my fucking gut instincts. And yeah, dude, I don't fucking bet a lot. I didn't start this to do it professionally. I do it for fun, and I consider myself a big fan of UFC and MMA, and like, I'm gonna watch the fights anyway. But yeah, having a little action on it makes it more fun, and it's been fun over the last couple of years, and stressful at times, but dude, I know I'm not fucking third party tracked or anything, but man, if all these bets that I've been putting out, if you were to fucking go tally them up, if you feel like it, it's gonna end up where I said it did. I can show you the fucking bet slips. I got them all on my phone. So yeah, man, it feels pretty good. And like I said, it's not something I do. You know, I clearly don't make my living at it, but it does feel good. And yeah, again, thanks for everyone that is stopped by the channel and talked about your plays and shit. And I hope that 2023 has been good to y'all. If not, you know, get them next year, man. It don't fucking stop. It don't stop here, my dudes. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude. Appreciate it, boys. Yeah, man. Thank you. Dude, it was that was another thing too, not getting too down on myself. Appreciate it, fellas. Yep. Felt good, man. Because I kind of like I had set the goal and I had the mentality in my head like I'm not gonna fucking change things up too much. I'm not gonna get too down on myself. I'm gonna keep just trusting my gut, not getting out over my skis, and just fucking stay the fucking course. And not, yeah, just slowly but surely, softly, catchy monkey, get a unit here, unit there, unit here. You maybe I'll lose one or two here and there, but just keep stacking a unit. And here we go. It's not a lot, but hey, I've ended 2022 and 2023 in the green. So your boy is up. And that feels good. So thank y'all again. And yeah, that ends the UFC 296 recap. And that ends the UFC events for 2023, man. That's your year, boys, of UFC fights. What'd y'all think? What'd y'all think of UFC overall this year? If you had to one word, 2023 in one word for UFC. Y'all mull that over while I fucking pack this bowl. If you could describe UFC in the year of 2023 in one word, what would it be? Boring. Yeah. I'd probably say disappointing. If I had one word, disappointing. Could have been better. Has been better. Been worse too, but I'd say overall disappointing. Considering what some of it was touted to be and how they built, how they really fucking oversold a lot of shit, man. Yeah, oversold maybe. Outrageous. Yeah. Sinful. It was a sinful year of UFC. Well, here's to the year of 2023 in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Yeah, I got Rexy today, boys. I got the mini bong, so I'm getting fucking poofed out here. Some fucking high times over here. Trying to keep it together. So I had some horrific luck on some fantastic specific bets. So on that note, I am not quite done talking about UFC this year. Like I said, I'm going to give out my very prestigious 2 cents end of the year awards tomorrow and maybe Wednesday. The more I think about it, I'm likely going to split them into two, maybe 1 hour streams. I do an hour tomorrow, hour the next day. Let me ask y'all, I got a couple people in here. who may or may not be there, the next couple days. And specifically, if you are going to be there, what would you rather see, the KOs and subs first or the fights and fighters first? Because that's what I'm going to do. I was going to do it all in one day, but if I do that, I only have 10 avatars, and the avatars were going to be for the KO, the knockouts, and the crazy submissions. And I want to make sure I put some respect on the fighters that So I don't know, man. Maybe I do it all in one day, but the more I'm thinking about it, like, yeah, I might split it into that, the finishes, and then the fighters themselves, like the fighters that had the best year and the fights that stood out the most. So that's kind of what I've been thinking. But yeah, would love some feedback if y'all have y'all's 2 cents on it. But I'll make up my mind here eventually. But I will be doing that at least tomorrow, maybe into Wednesday. Thursday, the Cosmic Countdown will continue. We're digging into the top 50. So if you like talking movies, we'll be back Thursday, myself and Aaron. And then, yeah, probably no stream Friday. And then, yeah, next week will be the holidays and taking next week off. And we'll see. I think the first UFC event is January 13th. So I probably won't be back until the week of that fight card, I imagine. So yeah, no, that was me and Jackie Boy's most contentious moment of 2020. That's when me and Jack were both at each other's fucking throats. It was just one big finger point. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Yeah, that was when we were both just fucking trading dick punches, and yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I fucking vividly remember that. That's good. Cheers, Jackie Boy. Unreal. But I did still have a point, I promise. So I'm going to be back Tuesday and Wednesday probably. And along with giving out the end of the year awards, I also got a little bonus, boys. A little bonus segment. I will be going through my phone, my bet slips this past year, and I will be collecting my best and where I've already started compiling the data, whatever. And boys, there are just some, you want to talk about some fucking retardation. Is that very funny? Retardations. Dude, some of these bets are atrocious. So I think that'll be a little treat for the boys. I'll have more bad bets than good bets. But I'll have my best bets too. My greatest hits and my greatest hits for my greatest hits and my greatest fumbles, rather. So yeah, I guess I'll probably do that on Wednesday, I reckon. Maybe I do it tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes me to get them all together. Probably Wednesday. I'll probably do. I'll tell you what. This is what I'm gonna do. I just made up my mind. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do fights of the year and fighters of the year tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm going to do knockouts, submissions, and my best and worst bets of the year, and then beg off. Thursday will be Cosmic Countdown, and then know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Just made up my mind. Now, what time? God damn it, of course. Fuck. What time works for everybody? Is 1 o'clock okay, or later? I have a very flexible schedule, but I do want to get it set. Especially if I'm gonna do one on Wednesday, I gotta get that broadcast up. But yeah, dude, that's kind of what I got on the docket for the next, or the rest of the week. And then yeah, Thursday will be the last stream, and then won't see you till 2024. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do fighters and fights tomorrow. I'll do like top 5 each. And then Wednesday will be the submissions, the knockouts, and then my best and worst bets. And then movie talk on Thursday. Yeah. Dude, for a low level fight, it was a banger. It really was, dude. That's not a bad shout at all, man. And dude, honestly, for a bet that did not hit, that is one of the ones that I can absolutely look myself in the mirror about. It's like, dude, that's what I bet Ihor for. That he would go for the knockout. He almost fought. In another world, maybe a ref stops that. So I don't hate myself for that one. He fought for my money. He almost got it done. I know to fade Bellato now in the future. I knew I faded him here, obviously, but dude, that's about, dude, there's no such thing as a fucking, I'm all about, dude, if it don't hit, like, it's not usually not a good bet, but I don't hate myself for that one either. Not that it was a good bet necessarily, but like, it's definitely not one of my worst either. I can say that at least. Jackson, I just posted a poll. My 3 unluckiest bets of the year off the top of my head. Check them out. They're all brutal. I definitely will, Jackie boy. You know that I will, you old magic honeybee, you. Dude, I got some. Jackie boy, there are some sweet beauties that I got in store for you Wednesday. Y'all will recall some fucking Bryce bets, dude. Some fucking tray flips on a 16 stair. There were some dumb parlays earlier this year. Some bad straight up bets too, but there's a couple sweet spots as well. So I think Wednesday will be fun. I'm not going to make it like I did last year. Again, I'll top. Yeah, I'll make it top. I'll make it top 5 each. Top 5 each. Submissions and knockouts. And yeah, that's, yeah. Dude, this fucking cereal milk. And I forgot I also ground up a little bit of that fucking, we got some Papa Don. If y'all can get your hands on some Papa Don, that shit is hot fire. And I'm feeling it. I think I fucking put a picture of this one in the dome. It's shaped like a T-Rex, but the T-Rex skull is huge. So solid glass. It's not like underwater and stretch it out. It'd be like a small tube, like a small bong. So it's like it's not very tall, but dude, you can really milk the motherfucker, and it is smacking me, dude. Like I said, I'm over here having some high times. But I should go through last year and pick out my 3 favorite and 3 least favorite of the year. Okay, Wong said 1 is fine, so that's settled. Thank you. Okay, good. So that settles it. 1 o'clock. Tune in tomorrow. And I think I'll do the same thing Wednesday. So it'll be 1 p.m. tomorrow, 1 p.m. Wednesday, 4 p.m. on Thursday for film discussion. And then it will be sayonara, you fucking lovable greaseballs yous. So yeah, that's what it is, boys. So yeah, any final thoughts on UFC 296 or anything like that? Anything, Jackie boy? Now that I got the Magic Honeybee's attention, Jack, who is next for, if you would be so kind, who is next for Atomic Alonso, and who is next for the Haniak? Jacoby. It's me, Jacobo. Who's next for Jacobo and Atomic Alonso? I'd love to know your thoughts. God, I'm fucking stoned. My final thoughts are thank you to Aldana and Hosa, I guess. Yeah. Dude, that was a sick ass fight. It really was, man. So yeah, much respect, ladies. Much respect. That was a dope ass fight. Emmett was a sick, nasty knockout. Cashing Alonso was awesome. I knew it, dude. I knew it when he heard him I knew when he heard him in the second that he had that as 1-1. It's like, oh, please just hurt him again. And then he almost fucking starched him. I was like, yes, dude, we got it in the bag, boys. As long as Alonso doesn't get finished, when he almost got taken down, or he did get taken down, I was like, oh no. And he got up and I was like, yes, dude, yes. That is one of all the decisions, like all the bets that I had where I've been sweating the decision, I knew it was going to be unanimous 29-28. It did not, because it didn't take long for Bruce to get back in there. It was pretty easy to score. I mean, look at that shit, dude. That was the 3rd round. Like, left hook from Hades. He's got, boy, Alonso got a nasty left hook. And fucking Pat Barry, dude. That creepy motherfucker got something going on there. He got something with Alonso, dude. He's been getting him to like utilize his best weapons and giving him some pretty good. I mean, he's a loud motherfucker, and he's been screaming the right shit at Alonso, and it's been working. But yeah, I love that. What you got next for him? Ebo. Ebobo. Aldana Rosa saved the card. Great. Fucking Emmett Bryce saved that card, dude. God. I love it. I like it, dude. I like it, man. Jackie boy, yeah. Jackie boy still got his fastball. Still getting that high heater. They clocked it at 100. He still got it. Let's fucking go. Jackie boy smoked him. Bases loaded, full count. Jackie boy still got the heater. I like it, dude. I like it. Let's go. Two outs. Bases loaded, full count. Needed the punch out, and he got it. Oh, that old Kenny Powers. Fastball, motherfucker, shit. Whoosh! I got my pitch back! What do you think, Jack? Yeah, I like it, dude. I like that. Ooh, dude, Alonso versus Vulcan is sick. That would be crazy. Dude, I like light heavyweight. The shits are fun, man. I don't care what anybody says. Light heavyweight is a good time. I don't give a fucking shit if it's technically skill-wise. I don't fucking kiss my ass. Light heavyweight is a good time. There are all these big, skilled lummoxes, like reasonably like skilled kickboxers. They're like faster and more technically skilled than heavyweight overall, but they still fucking lay the lumber. I love light heavyweight. There's a bunch of knockouts. Yeah, there's some lame fights like every division, but dude, it's a good time. There's a lot of parity. There's a new champion every time you fucking turn around. Light heavyweight is so fucking overhated. It is the most overhated division. Period. Point blank. I don't care what anyone says. Light heavyweight is the most overhated division. And there just ain't no need for it because it's a good fucking time. And it's fun. And that's a fun fight, Jack. I love it. Alonso versus Ozdemir is just a fun time. I mean, those are bold words. Noah, now you're just being ridiculous. Elaine, now you're just being ridiculous. No, I'm not. Hey, man, I'll always go to bat for light heavyweight. Is it the best? Nah, probably not. But it ain't the worst neither. And people are always like, dude, suck. Dude, shut up. Fucking welterweight is god awful. What a stale fucking division, dude. Welterweight sucks. Middleweight sucks too. It's a turnstile of fucking shenanigans, dude. Fucking tomfoolery, flimflammery. Sick of it. It's the same motherfuckers. I'm glad. I mean, Strickland shakes it up a little bit. Izzy's fucking title runs, all that shit. Well, Pereira and Strickland shook it up a little bit. I'll say that. Those two together. Because technically, Pereira, like, yeah, I know Izzy came back and beat him, but like, Izzy took a lot of damage in that fucking Pereira fight, dude. And I'm not so sure that like some of that wasn't lasting a little bit. I mean, Strickland sat him down with a pretty. Strickland is not known for his punching power. He's just not, and he fucking sat him down with a rather pedestrian 1-2. And everyone's, oh, dude, it's not about the fucking power; it's the percentage. Oh yeah, I know. I fucking know. I know. But I think that, yeah. That, and honestly, man, Strickland need to run that back with Pereira. If Strickland gets through Dricus, and I don't know if he will, Dricus might end up being the next champion, but dude. If Strickland wins, he needs to see fucking Alex Pereira again. That's all I'm saying. But, you know, it might be tough now. Pereira. I don't know, dude. Got the belt now. Dude, light heavyweight is sick. Light heavyweight is such a fucking pimp division, and everyone hates on it. I don't get that shit, dude. Light heavyweight is fucking sick. But yeah, man, I love it. I love Vulcan for Minifield. It might, dude. Alonzo might fucking realm Vulcan. Vulcan, dude, I like Vulcan, but he does not have a good chin anymore. Talk about someone that has a fucking damaged chin. Lordy, Lord, Lordy. But I could also see Vulcan kind of like doing what he did to Paul Craig, and maybe like Vulcan is an underrated wrestler. So is Alonzo, but I could see Vulcan maybe being a dusty bitch in that one. Vulcan is fighting smarter, but his chin is not getting better. So I could see Vulcan being a dusty bitch, but ultimately I'll probably ride with Minifield. Say he's been stopped before. He's been in some tough fights before, but I'll say he's a little bit less shot worn than Vulcan. So I think that's a winnable fight for him. And I love what's a fuck for Jacoby too. Smith. That'd be a fun little scrap, man. If it just takes place on the feet. Dudes. Does that have greasy split written all over it or what? If they were to make that fucking fight, the Jacoby and Smith, oh my God, dude. Split that scream. Judge Jerry Villel scores about 29-28. Jacoby. Judge Chris Lee scores about 29-28. Fuck! I can see it. Which end? Light heavyweight? It was stagnant for years. It was. But the last couple, dude, that's just been... Dude, it's a good time, Bo. Light heavyweight is a good fucking time. They're fun fucking fights. There's some other divisions that are just really overrated and very top heavy. Light heavyweight, say what you will. The motherfuckers be getting knocked out left, right, and center. There's always a new champion. I think it's very overhated and underrated. Anyway, that's me. I do think bantamweight is deep, but a little overrated. Yeah, I think honestly, it's a little more top heavy than people want to admit. Like people act like, oh, there's like, it's so deep, and it is deep. It is like there's a lot of talent at bantamweight, but it's kind of like it's not really different than the other divisions, man. Like there's going to be a couple dudes that emerge as the better, as like, you know, a tier above everyone else, but everyone actually, dude, any given day, like that, it's like, not really, man. Like it's, I don't know, dude. It's bantamweight. Yeah, I'll agree with that. It's a little overrated. It's still a deep division. It's still one of the best, but is it the best? I mean, I don't know, man. What is the best division? What would y'all say is the best division? Probably, I mean, most people say bantamweight. Yeah, I don't know if featherweight is either. Flyweight definitely isn't. Light heavyweight, fuck it. Nah, man, I don't know. They all kind of... Lightweight is an overrated division, but hey, I think lightweight has low-key kind of been on the comeback. everyone was going on and on for years about how lightweight was hands down the best division because Joe Rogan would shut the fuck up about it, dude. When it was Conor and Khabib, he's like, "This is hands down." It's just like, so I don't think that was necessarily true in the years after, but I think lightweight is low key on the comeback and kind of like been one of the stronger divisions this year. There's been a lot of moving and shaking underneath Islam, and going from Charles to Islam too was a little bit of a shakeup. And I think like lightweight is kind of got some of its shine back personally. And I don't think it's talked about enough because everyone was just like bantamweight, bantamweight, bantamweight. Aljo, fucking O'Malley. I get it, but like, yeah, I'd say bantamweight, lightweight. Those are some of the better divisions, but I don't think bantamweight is not. It's not quite as head and shoulders above the rest as it used to be, maybe a year or two ago. Vulcan sub part 2 versus Alonzo. It's deep with jobbers who will never be champ. Yeah, I think some of those guys, they really try and tout them up. Yeah. It's like the lightweight of the smaller divisions. It's like the quote unquote sexy division that has all the fucking big mouths and personalities and shit. But yeah, I don't think a lot of those guys like, okay, yeah, the top 5 are fucking nasty. I can't. Let's look at these. Let's look at rankings for a second, and I'm gonna get out of here. I'm all gonna be here for a few more minutes. But let me take a just quick glance at the bantamweight rankings. We'll see. Watch probably. All right, here we go. Okay. UFC rankings. Not saying I mean, it is a good division, but is it the absolute best? It's one of the best. Let's see. I'll say this. The top 8 is really solid. Beyond that, I don't think Martinez is ever going to be champion. Simone's never going to. Maybe Umar, Gutierrez. You saw what happened there, dude. Munoz, get the fuck out of here. Davison emerges as like a potential contender. Song is obviously like, Song's awesome. He's the shit. And the rest of the division is really fucking good, but man, it's a little top heavy. It's a little bit top heavy. Not crazy, but it's not like the insanely deep. Everyone tries to act like Jonathan Martinez is going to be the next dude. No, he's not. Like, he's a good fighter and he's definitely improved, and I think he's got a limited ceiling though. Like, put Jonathan Martinez against Song Yadong and watch him get his fucking block knocked off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Simone, you saw what happened there. I don't know, man. Maybe Umar, but I think it's a little bit. It's a good division. It's a solid division, but I think it's being a little bit overrated. Probably I put a top 3. I'm gonna say lightweight, dude. I'm gonna say lightweight has taken the fucking crown back, whether people want to admit it or not. I'd say lightweight it was king for a while, and I think it's gotten back to that. With Islam taking care of Volk, nah, stay down there, little boy. Stay down there, little fellas. Y'all, nah. Show them the difference. Lightweight is number 1 for me now. Lightweight, bantamweight, and light heavyweight are my top 3 divisions. Favorite, you know. I'm not gonna like totally shit on bantamweight. I think it's being a little bit overrated. I think that featherweight is about to turn into welterweight pretty soon. I think featherweight is about to become the next becoming the next welterweight. Where it's like, oh my God, these same motherfuckers, dude. Volk about to go beat somebody. I don't know, man. Somebody might, I don't know, dude. It just feels like it's stale. A little bit of victim of Volkanovski being so good, but it's been to the detriment of the division, honestly. Like, honestly, I don't think Volk losing would be the worst thing for the division, and hopefully, you know, Islam took a little something out of him. I mean, he did. Who knows if that's going to be lasting or not, but he fucked that dude up, man. That was one of my favorite moments of the year. Back down to featherweight, little buddy. You're not tall enough for this ride. See ya. Yeah, dude. I like light heavyweight. Man, light heavyweight is overhated. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Mox, you skinny ass bitch. Let's ride. Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's fair, man. That is fair. I do think or flyweight might have maybe I need to update my fucking position on flyweight. Let me take a look at flyweight. Yeah, you can kind of make it's about the same. I'd say it's about the same. Sure. Dude. What? Nicolau is fighting Cop? What's that, baby? Yeah, Manel Cop by fucking KO. God damn it. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Nah, let me find another explosive striker when I have a horrible fucking chin. Let's make this knockout loss number 17 or whatever the fuck. God damn it. That's wild. Yeah, give me Cop by KO. Yeah, let's go. Starboy for that, baby. That's a great thing. It's not. Heavyweight's a little overhated too. Heavyweight's a little overhated too. I ain't gonna hate on the big boys. Yeah, it's better than people give it credit for sure. Not nearly as bad as welterweight and fucking middleweight. Those are the 2 worst, man. Yeah, I mean, I love Max, but yeah, he's kind of been doing it himself too, because he's anyone else that could potentially like fight Volk. They're like, nah, you got to fight Max first, and then Max beats the fucking Christ out of him, and they're like, nah, fuck. Max is just like turning away all the contenders at the gate and keeping Volk for himself. Oh man. I mean, they begrudgingly like giving him some other guy, but Volk just fucking mow through him. I mean, he's that dude at fucking feather. I can't even hate on Volk anymore at featherweight. He is him at featherweight. He's the fucking been pretty much the featherweight goat, dude. I mean, I can't even really like deny him too much. He is him at featherweight, but yeah, him and Max have kind of kind of put a fucking they've grinded that division to a fucking halt. Unfortunately, it's just true. They hold everyone back. Like I mean, it's not their fault. They're good, but they're a little bit too good for the rest of them. Unfortunately. So. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. For sure. Oh yeah, they already fought. That was bullshit. That was a fucking robbery, dude. That was a fucking gross robbery. I fucking forgot it. I probably my fucking dude. All right, so let's fucking don't you ever fucking say anything about Max Holloway, Jack. I'll fucking swim over there and arm wrestle you, dude. Now let's see what Northern English shenanigans Jack is talking about here. So let's Max who for the next for that to be determined. T City Yair Rodriguez and Maxwell Jacob Holloway need dance partners. No Mac will need a dance partner. Speaking of that, Jackie boy, what do you got for Josh Way? What do you got for Josh Emmett? And who's for Bryce Mitchell? Who's for the Bryce Mitchell next? Who's for Josh Emmett? Who's for Bryce Mitchell? Yeah, Topuria is looking like he could be the next dude. Topuria looking like he could maybe be that next dude. Could be a changing of the guard. Topuria will probably be very, very juicy odds. Volk will be like a minus 350 favorite or something. Topuria be like plus 290 or something. Excuse me. Well, Nomad got the living shit skis beaten out of him by fucking Yair and Ilya Topur. So he can't fight Ilya. Dude. Arnold Allen? Nomad versus Allen, dude? What do you think, Jack? I don't know, man. We've already seen Cater. We've already seen. Do you run back the Cater fight? I guess that would be too terrible. Or do you actually have the Giga fight? Do we go through with that now? I mean, that's kind of bullshit, though. He fucking chinned Bryce. I think he should honestly, like, Giga should have to. He shouldn't have to fight down after that. He was going to fight down anyway. So, I don't know, man. I feel like Giga should have to. Oh, wait. Arnold's fighting. So, Arnold Allen is fighting Mavsar. Ilya's fighting Volk. They could run Cater back. I think Giga should have to fight. I mean, dude, Cater fucked Giga up. I don't know, man. Giga does not honestly deserve that fight. I'm sorry, he fucking doesn't. I think Giga and maybe How about Giga and Bryce Mitchell? How about Bryce and Giga? Weren't they fucking talking shit to each other like a while back too? For some reason, I remember Bryce. Fuck you, Giga Chikadze. I don't know. Am I fucking imagining that? Were they supposed to fight and got canceled or something? I can't remember, dude. I might be fucking losing it. But yeah, man. I say fucking. I mean, that's a pretty fucking big win, dude. Just one punching Mitchell like that. I mean, I thought Mitchell lost to Ige myself, but still. Pretty good one, dude. Let Nomad kill Edson. Let him fucking murder Edson Barbosa. That dude. Yeah, if you want to get sadistic, I guess you can make fucking Nomad versus Edson. God. I was just thinking about that. Edson just fucking looking up at the lights. Oh, man. Nah, man. Edson got smoked by Mitchell. That don't make no sense. Dude, that's pretty sadistic, honestly. Have fucking Josh retire Edson and just in his featherweight prospects for good. I don't know, man. What do you think, Jack? Yeah, but now Allen's gonna fight Mavsar. That'd be sick. That'd be awesome, man. That'd be a fun fight. That'd be like if they both stood and traded. I don't know though, man. He might start fucking Feely up, and then Feely gets the fucking Team Alpha Male going. I don't know. I like that though. That's a good fight. I thought they were like going at it online or something. Maybe I'm imagining that. In 2024, would you rather a super heavyweight division or midgets fights be introduced? I would much rather have super heavyweight. Feely versus Big Booty Latino. So basically, Noah wants Feely to start an OnlyFans where he fucking nails Big Booty Latinas. Diego Lopez, good call. Nice. Yeah, man. So I don't know, boys. We'll see. But I think I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm fucking off stone talking crazy and just I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. But yeah, this is a good time. I appreciate everyone that came through. Said 2023 ended up being a good year. And I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna look over the best fights and who I think are the fighters of the year, and we'll talk about it. And then Wednesday, I will follow up. So let me get the fucking music going so I can say everything I just said again, because that's what I do. I just fucking ramble on. All right. All right, boys. Like it says, tune in tomorrow. I think it'll be one. I've made the broadcast, I believe, but in any case, I'll make it official. So tomorrow will be fighters and fights of the year. Wednesday will be, in my opinion, the best knockout submissions of the year. And also, I'll give you my best and worst bets of the year for 2023. So stay tuned for that. Thursday, myself and Aaron the Puppy will continue the Cosmic Countdown. We're getting into the top 50 So if you like talking movies, tune in for that. And then that'll be it, boys. I'm going to take a break for the rest of the year, and I'll see y'all in 2024. But hope to see y'all tomorrow. So yeah, think about, the fights this year that have stood out the most to y'all, the fighters that you think, if you had to give the fighter of the year award, who would you give it to? And I will tell y'all what I think about that tomorrow. But thanks to everyone that stopped through and supported this channel throughout the year. Hope y'all have a great rest of the week. And yeah, shout out to the boys at Pub. Shout out to the motherfucking Dome. Shout out to my dude Aaron the Puppy. Man, y'all have a good one. This is just my 2 cents, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.